Hello, good evening. Magandang araw mga malaya or magandang gabi. Sorry, nagpo-post kasi ako kaya di ako agad nakapag-bate. Anyway, so yun and again, magandang gabi sa mga nandiyan dyan na. Hi to Cinderella Nudzinski. What's coming towards me in love? I'm a Sagittarius. Today we will be having a general reading or guide, intuitive guide for April 2021. So later. Good evening po. Hi Andre. Hulinda or Jolinda? Balalang. Hello po sir. Good evening po. Tagal mo nawala. Well, yun nga. In-explain ko na yun siya last time. Kenji Saikon. Good evening po. Maria Orande. Good evening po, Sir Batara, watching from So, sa mga tatanong kung what happened sa akin, well, last week nakapag-live tayo, nag-explain na rin ako noon last time, and ulitin ko sa mga hindi pa naka-view din last time. Sorry for napakatagal na live natin na nawala no, for about a month or so. Kasi may mga inaayos ako mga bagay-bagay which is very important then for me and for our channel and for us. And yung mga ilang news na nasabi ko na rin last time, may mga update rin akong ginawa. Kindly watch my other video nung, kailan ba yun? I forgot yung specific date pero may update ako doon. Tapos meron din tayong mga ilang pang mga ganap na sa darating na mga araw. And I know na medyo maskip na naman ang ating pagkilos ngayon dahil sa nangyayaring bagong ganap sa ating quarantine. But I hope everyone ay okay. And for sure naman, this is for better. Kaya nila ginagawa. And sumunod na lang tayo. Okay? Ayan. Okay, Mary Box. Sagittarius daw siya. Hello. Okay. Also to Ashley, hello. Good evening. Good evening, Senlo. May kulintang ka po pala, Sir Batara. Yes. Ginagamit namin ang trip maka yung kulintang. Actually, may mga videos na rin ako ng kulintang. Matagal na to. Kung medyo matagal-tagal ka na rin sa channel ko, yung journey ng kulintang na to ay nagkaroon na rin siya ng sariling content. Kaya, watch mo na rin. And may mga ilang music din akong ginawa using yan, yung kulintang na yan. Kung nakikita mo. Yes, for the month of April, Gingiban. Lelaine Makabingkil, hello po, good evening po, good evening din. And as usual, mag-aantay muna tayo ng mga ilang minuto. Magbatian portion muna tayo. Usap-usap muna tayo. Ayan. May Ikim or Ikim? May Ikim or May? I don't know. Hello po, watching from Dumaguete, Negros Oriental. Hi sa mga taga-Dumaguete, especially kay May Ikim or Ikim. Sorry ha, if hindi ko na napopronounce ng maayos yung name minsan ng mga binabasa ko. No, Wilson, kakasimula ko lang. Maya-maya konti. Let's start ng mga after maybe 5 minutes or 10. So please share this live muna para dumami tayo at kapag may konting numbers na tayo dito, then mag-start na tayo magkaroon ng dream interpretation. I know na marami kayong panaginip, but please understand na mga whatever interpretation natin sa ating live tungkol sa mga dreams ninyo ay general interpretation base sa aking knowledge about dreams and mga symbols, ganyan. Kung feeling ninyo hindi naman yun ang proper interpretation para sa inyo, then it's okay, alright? Whatever na mga guide na binibigay ko dito, or anything intuitive reading, card reading, or anuman, everything na nandito ay gabay lamang. So whatever na mga marireceive natin ang messages, gamitin nyo itong gabay. Hindi ito pwedeng gawin yung absolute na basihan or katotohanan ng inyong buhay. Take it as intuitive life coach or coaching. So whatever na mga marireceive nyo mga mensahe na maaaring makakatulong to manage your current situation, then i-apply ninyo. But if you think na whatever na mga ganap natin dito ay hindi ganun ka applicable for your life, then so be it. Walang problema. Okay? Alright, wait lang, lang ako ng water. Okay, and Ellie Marie, new subscriber po here. Good evening po. Stay safe po sa lahat. Magandang gabi din sa iyo, Ellie Marie. And again, magandang gabi lahat, mga Malaya. So, sa ngayon, since may nakikita akong mga bagong dating sa ating channel, again, thank you so much sa lahat ng mga nag-subscribe at sa mga magsasubscribe pa. Maraming salamat. Every Sunday, meron tayong live and nagkakaroon lang tayo ng pagliban itong mga nakarang araw for some important reasons. So, sa ngayon, ang ating live usually around 8 o'clock ng gabi tuwing Sunday. Okay? Now, ang mga laman ng ating live or segments ng ating live ay dream interpretation, card reading, and beliefs. No? Yung mga questions natin about whatever na mga beliefs na meron tayo. So, if I know kung paano siya isagutin, then isi-share ko yung knowledge ko about it. So, nahahati ito sa 3 segments. Actually, 4, kasi minsan kapag may time pa tayo at hindi ako nagmamadali, meron tayong random card reading sa huli. Pero walang assurance ang random reading lagi kasi nakadepende yon sa time. Kasi minsan umaabot tayo ng sobra-sobrang oras. Kaya, yon. Anyway, pero in between may reading naman talaga tayo. Sige, wait lang ha. May check lang ako. Ilan na ba tayo? Yan. Share nyo muna please para dumami tayo. Tapos, start tayo ng so it's 8:19. Sige, start tayo ng 25. So 6 minutes more. Okay. Dinig naman ako properly, no? I mean, wala bang problem sa voice ko dito na narinig clear, gano'n. Nearbus Nordrek, good evening Sir Batara, good evening. Senlok, kamusta naman po yung mga trips ninyo? Ang tagal niyo pong nawala. We missed you po. Maganda, masaya, na-enjoy ko talaga yung nature and hindi pa tapos yung aking paglalakbay ulit kasi as I've mentioned sa previous vlog ko about update, meron akong mga ganap doon pa. So, mapapadalas din tayo no, sa mga ilang pang araw, hopefully. And meron pa akong isang inaayos din na i-update ko rin kayo soon. Roger Carls, good evening, Sir B. Good evening. May Ikim, okay lang naman po. Clear po yung voice niyo. El Kim, I see. May El Kim, I see. All right. Thank you so much for clarifying. Alcohol ako ng alcohol, napaparang nito. Wala naman akong hinahawakang ibang bagay. Nasanay lang ako kasi naka-allergic kasi ako kapag nagla-live gawa ng ilaw. So yun, sa mga bago, ulitin ko lang. Na-allergy ako sa sobrang lakas ng ring light, ilaw. I don't know kung anong tawag sa allergy na yun, pero na-allergy ako doon. Kaya lagi ako nag-alcohol kapag, I don't know, kung may kinalaman din yun sa sa ilaw talaga. Pero, or, I don't know. Anyway, so, we have 4 minutes to go for interpretation. Kaya kung meron na kayong mga dreams na or mga dreams lately, handa nyo na sa pagpatak ng 25, 8:25, i-interpret ko na yun. Okay? So yun. Kung wala naman kayong dreams at gusto nyo lang kayong maki-osyoso sa dreams ng iba, baka in the future mapanaginipan nyo yung same scenario, then stay din din kayo. So after ng ating dream interpretation, magkakaroon tayo ng general card reading or intuitive life coaching or guide for the month of April. Kasi katapusan na ng ng March. So since ito yung last Sunday of the month of March, technically next week, April na. Kaya April na tayo mag-read for now. Okay? So, nag-share na ba kayo? Yung mga nag-share na, palike naman. I mean, alam nyo na, mas madami, mas masaya. By the way, kung nakikita niyo itong bracelet na to, binigay ito ni Mother Stargazer. Thank you so much, Mother Star. If you know her, for sure, I guess. Wala naman yata hindi nakakilala kay Mother Stargazer. Okay. So yun, so meron pa tayong ilang minuto, dalawang minuto. If you want to say something, comment lang kayo. Okay? Habang nagbabasa-basa pa ako. And also, kapag may mga messages kayo na hindi ko nakikita or hindi ko napabasa, pasensya na dahil depende lang sa maabot ng mga mata ko kung ano yung mga makikita ko. And if you want to support my channel as well, this live, our channel, if you want to support our channel, you can also use the super chat. And not just to support our channel, but also para mas maging visible yung mga questions ninyo later on. But for now, hindi mo na ako mag-entertain ng questions ng beliefs. It's more of dreams muna tayo, okay? But again, nasa baba lang yung super chat. You can use that as well. All right. Olivia Santiago, I hope you are feeling better. Yes, I am feeling better. I'm actually okay. I mean, I am good. Wala naman akong sakit. Naka-allergy lang ako tuwing live ng pag may ilaw. Kasi gumagamit ako ng bonggang ilaw ngayon. So, hindi lang halata. Pero, ibang device kasi ginagamit ko na sa laptop ako. Kaya kailangan ko ng malakas na ilaw para mas maging maliwanag ako. Compare sa mobile phone, di ba pag sa mobile mas maliwanag. So, sa phone, sa laptop, okay naman tong video ko sa laptop, I guess. But more light, the better, di ba? All right, one more minute. One more minute for dream interpretation. Salamat sa mga nanood doon ng mga previous video. So, I hope na-enjoy niyo yung videos kasi wala lang. I mean, nai-enjoy ko kasi siyang gawin. Especially yung mga nature shots ko, yung mga kadramahan ko sa mga mga video. So, yun. And I hope na-appreciate po ninyo kahit tingin ko busy rin tayong lahat lately. Alright. Okay, it's 8:25. It's time for dream interpretation. Roger Carl. Sir B, dreams ko po, nakipaglaban daw ako sa babaeng sinasapian. Sinasapian. Ano yung labanan niyo? Is it, ikaw ba yung shaman trying to help her? Kasi kapag sinasaniban sa panaginip, posible kasi mga hulugan ito na may mga bagay ka na ngayon na kailangan mong harapin at unawain na maaaring hindi ka ganun ka-conscious about it and yourself or inner self is trying to tell you na there is something going on that you have to be aware. Isa yun sa mga possible interpretation. Pero, again, sometimes or most of the time actually, ang mga panaginip ay psychological. And sometimes, gumagamit ang panaginip ng mga symbols para yung psychological dreams natin, or rather, yung mga bagay sa consciousness natin ay mas makita in a symbolic way, ganon. So, para mas maunawaan. Kasi minsan, di ba, conscious tayo, right? Pero we are not totally conscious doon sa mga nangyayari. Pagising tayo, conscious tayo, I mean. Pero kapag natulog na tayo, may mga ilang bagay na ipinapakita ang panaginip sa atin to remind us of what's going on. So usually, ang panaginip natin or ang ating mga napapanaginipan ay may kinalaman din naman sa totoong buhay or sa um, paggising natin or yung gising na buhay, meron tong connection. Sometimes may may mga ibang dreams naman na walang kinalaman sa psychological part. It's more of spiritual, yung mga may mga nagpa-practice ng mga spiritual, may mga sariling spiritual journey. So pinapakita rin sa dreams yung kanilang mga guides, yung mga whatever na dapat nilang gawin. Sometimes nagiging portal din ito ng communication natin sa other side. And yun. Okay. Olive Santiago. I dreamt of my older brother twice this week. First dream, he was attacked by a knife in bathroom. Then second dream, may lagnat siya. Then I gave him medicine. Okay, Olive, this kind of dream sometimes I mean, not all the time gumagamit ang panaginip ng eksaktong persona or eksaktong tao. Sometimes yung dreams ay ipinapakita lang yung isa sa malalapit na mukha o ng mga tao, yung mukha ng mga malalapit na mukha ng tao for us to have a perfect vision sa panaginip. Okay, sometimes nagre-reflect ito sa sarili natin. Kasi parang because we are not that conscious of ourselves, for example, may nararamdaman tayong hindi maganda and we are ignoring it, your dreams or your mind will try to provide you a specific picture na maaaring ma-remember mo during your I mean, while you're dreaming, makikita mo yung mukha so that magkakaroon ka din ng vision doon sa scenario. Kasi sometimes we are in denial. And because of that, our mind is magre-reach out sa'yo sa ibang picture. So, for this one, maybe you have to see or check rather yourself health-wise. If there is something na may problema ka na you are not addressing health-wise, maybe try to check yourself. Now, ayoko din naman na disregard lang natin or isang tabi lang natin yung brother mo. If you are somehow nakakapanaginip at nagkakatotoo at maaari kang prophetic dreamer, then try to see if your brother is okay. Now, hindi lang din ito nangangahulugan about health, no? Sometimes, kasi sabi mo may sakit siya, and then, taka na sabihin kay Olive, attacked by a knife. Well, knife is also may kinalaman din ito sa pagiging conscious, and bathroom is pagiging comfortable. Hold on, let me just analyze it more. Then may lagnat. Okay, maybe there is something about parang pagiging uncomfortable sa feelings or sa health niya or sa health mo or maybe someone na malapit sa'yo. Jolinda or Jolinda Balalang, Sir, anong ibig sabihin ng panaginip ko? Nasa gitna ko ng bundok po ako. Tapos doon ako natulog. May mga tao sa paligid ko nakaputi, tapos may pinainom sa aking tubig na may dahon-dahon. Okay, so kung nasa gitna ka ng bundok, ang bundok ay mataas, right? Kailangan mo umakyat. And then, may mga taong nakaputi at may pinainom sa'yo na dahon-dahon. And nakikita ko dito yung symbol na to ay maaaring tinatry kang i-calm down ng mga nature spirits or something nung panaginip mo. Tinatry ka na no matter what you do now, ano man yung mga bagay na gusto mong ma-achieve sa life or narating mo sa buhay, you have to relax. You have to be conscious of yourself. You have to be you. And ang mountain kasi is also a great symbol of pagiging established, pagiging stable, pagiging calm, pagiging relaxed. Posible din ito kasi hindi ka naman umakyat eh. Parang nakita mo lang yating sarili mo na nandun sa gitna ng bundok. So that means, ayun nga, kung ano man yung narating mo ngayon, kung nasaan ka man specifically, make sure na you are also taking care of yourself. Rock, or Rack rather. Rack M. Hi Batara, new follower mo ako. While watching your live, biglang tahol lang to. Or maybe nagkataon lang. But, well, thank you for subscribing and for watching my live, Rack M. And Genji Ban, yung dream ko po, naging successful ako sa pinili kong career, pero ibang partner ang kasama ko. Di yung present partner ko ngayon. Hinahanap ko siya, pero wala daw. Okay, Genji Ban, baka currently, you are trying to do something but somehow hindi ka nakakakuha ng specific support or yung ideal support mo from a specific person. Not necessarily your partner in life. It could be from your friend or another person sa life mo or maybe in general na you are planning something, you are trying to do something, but you are not getting the specific or you're not receiving the exact expectation na meron ka from that specific person or whoever na mga so-called magsusupport dapat sa'yo. So, possible yun. So, yeah, and this is a good sign as well. Siguro don't expect too much lang sa mga tao of achieving your goal. Maybe try to focus based on sa idea mo and don't try to force yourself and do something based sa mga expectations ng ibang tao. So follow your own decision. Near Bas Nordrek. Sir, dream ko po kagabi, hinuli daw kami ng mga polis sa house, dinala kami sa station. Okay, kapag hinuli ka ng police, ang police kasi something about justice, something about protection, something about bagay na may kinalaman din sa legal matters. So maybe may kinalaman ito sa mga legalities. It could be something then about you know that there's something right now sa life mo na you are doing which is medyo you know that it's not right but you are parang tolerating it. Something like that. And you're maybe afraid na maaaring you're somehow conscious na maaaring magkaroon ng hindi magandang result. So you're somehow afraid doon sa current action mo na you know that it's not right. I don't know kung tama ba itong pag-pronounce ko. Irene or Irene? I don't know. Ano pong meaning ng panaginip ko na naglalakad ako sa isang tulay na mataas kasama ang tulay na mataas na kasama ang kaibigan ko at nung tinignan ko baba ay may ilog na malabo at sirang tulay. Oh, okay. Ganito yan. Irene, somehow this is a warning or this is something na kailangan mong maging aware ka. Maaring sa current time mo ay meron kang gustong ma-achieve sa life pero may mga factors sa life mo na nakakapagpabagal sa'yo. And your dream is trying to tell you na if you know na may mga toxic situation at kaya mo naman i-let go ang mga toxic situation, it could be situation or a person, then I believe kailangan mong gawin. You have to let go of things or people kasi na alam mo nakakasagabal. I mean, alam mo na may negative influence sa'yo ngayon. Kasi your conscious mind is telling you na you can achieve, you can do whatever you want. You can reach your dream. Kasi bridge is something, a connection sa isang tao at sa future nila. No. If you're dreaming na naglalakad ka sa isang tulay, that means you are walking towards your future talaga. You are trying na malagpasan ang mga current challenges sa life mo and magkaroon ng bagong lugar, bagong place, and it also represents travel. Now, going to a place from one place to another, ano ba sabi ko? Going to a place from one part of the world or maybe side ng life mo papunta sa new phase of your life. So, you have to check. Kasi sometimes we have to sacrifice something in order for us to be successful. And sometimes sacrificing, and then most of the time, but not all the time, yung mga sacrifices ay kailangan gawin in order for us na magkaroon ng success, right? Pero piliin natin yung tamang mga sacrifices. And also, once naman nagkaroon tayo ng pagkakamali na maling sacrifice, quote and quote, hindi naman nangangahulugan na forever na maging mali ang mga bagay na mga sinasakripisyo. Sometimes may mga dahilan kung bakit nagkakamali tayo. So don't be afraid of letting go. Don't be afraid of sacrificing something in order for you to achieve your goals. As long as fair naman yung mga decisions mo. Mm. Rack M. May mga dream ako in one room. May guy in white shirt at may balbas. Nilapitan ako at sinabi, okay lang yan, kaya mo yan. Rap, if medyo madalas ito, sabi mo kasi may mga dreams. So you mean hindi mo lang siya na-experience once, twice, like many times, no? And if may lumalapit sa'yo na lalaki na may balbas, whatever, whoever he is, I believe it could be a spirit guide or yeah, yun ang pinaka-closest possible interpretation ko dito. Or could be your higher self or inner self telling you it's okay. Not na parang whatever you are doing right now or experiencing, your spirit guide or your inner self is trying to tell you na it's okay. So, yun na. Kuya B, dream ko lang, sabi ni Wilson. Um, ano daw, ang tapang-tapang ko, tapos may hawak akong kampilan. Tapos may halimaw akong kalaban. At sa dream ko, nagtuturo ako kung paano gumamit ng kampilan. Okay. So maybe your strength, you have this inner strength na kailangan mo ngayon. Okay? Maybe right now, hindi mo ina-acknowledge ang kakayahan mo to fight whatever your current problem. Yourself is telling you that you are strong. Yourself is telling you that you know how to fight. So don't stop, don't feel bad of the situation. Instead, gamitin mo to para mas ma-inspire ka and face the truth. No, harapin mo ang katotohanan. So, yun. Ang dreams kasi natin is usually, if it's not prophetic, current situation or recent situation siya. Okay, binibigyan tayo ng idea ng ating panaginip na this is the situation. Kaya nga sinabi ko, most of the dreams or most of our dreams ay mga psychological. And most of our dreams as well, some of our dreams as well ay mga spiritual. So, ibang dreams naman is sobrang normal, regular dreams lang na nilalaro sa atin or pinoprovide sa atin ng ating mind. Again, I am not um, someone na talagang hardcore na nagsa-study scientifically about dreams. What I'm telling you or what I am sharing nga sa inyo is just part of my spiritual understanding, specific symbolic interpretation. So, and based on my experience nga. Yeah. Okay. Senlo, Batara, I had a dream na I was talking to a lower vibrational entity demon, pero it was calm lang po. Wala siyang ginawang mali sa akin. But nung mag-end yung dream, sabi niya sa akin, I will always be with you. Okay, Senlo. Okay, so since I believe you are also practicing mga slight specific spirituality, I don't know, I'm not sure. Medyo na may nare-remember na ako na ganyang sharing mo, no? For this case, unahin muna natin yung sa medyo spiritual part. Maaari kasing low vibrational entity, demon. So, ang interpretation natin kasi, how can you tell na it is a demon? Like, why do you think it's a demon? Is it because its yung face ng entity is not the usual typical looking person or not angelic based doon sa mga known natin na interpretation na napipicture out? Kaya masabing demon? Or wala naman siya sinabi na he's a demon or she or he is a demon? If there's no specific pagpapakilala na that entity is a demon, then that must be your higher self. That must be something na you have to address sa sarili mo. Sabi niya, I will always be with you. Interpret natin yung part ng emotion. Interpret natin yung inner self natin. May mga inner demons kasi tayo, quote and quote. May mga inner demons tayo na kung saan, but by the way, wala sa spirituality ko ang konsepto ng demon. Everything ay diwata. So anyway, but patulan muna natin yung part or term na demon. Lahat tayo may inner demon sa sarili natin. And we cannot parang ignore that. It's parang matter of positive and negative, matter of black and white, matter of day and night, or we can compare that dun sa mga nabanggit ko na we cannot ignore our negativities. We have to address our negativities. We have to face um, both sides. Siguro sinasabi lang dito na accept yourself. Accept in a way, kung hindi mo, meron kang bahagi ng buhay mo na hindi mo pa natatanggap, then this is the best time siguro na you accept it na. Because whatever the situation, it's there already. Nasa sayo na siya, nandiyan na yung situation na yan, and it's you, and you have to accept it. Be a better person, be a better you. So, possible yun. Okay? How I wish may mag-interpret din ng dreams ko kasi I know nag-i-interpret ako ng dreams. Pero kasi most of the time, yung dreams ko ay medyo may pagka-spiritual and prophetic. If you're into Diwataan practice, in line with Babaylan practice nga, most of our dreams ay talagang very vivid and talaga nangungusap. Alam ko na, kumbaga, pagising ko. So medyo, naku-curious lang ako na what if ang ibang tao naman mag-interpret sa akin? I guess mag-invite ako ng isang friend ko sa times dito na mag-interpret din at ako din na magtatanong para makita ko paano yung base. Kasi sometimes may hindi naman ako 100% perfect sa interpretation and even to myself. And for those people na nag-iisip na I am an expert or I na magaling ako mag-interpret or I can interpret these things, please do not think that I am an expert, okay? Um, I'm just sharing what I know. I'm just sharing my knowledge and experiences. Ako lang to. Ako po sa dream ko nanganak ako ng itlog. Then may lumabas na ipon. Actually, this is a very good sign. No? Tapos po may ipis po na pinatay ko. Wait lang, magkarugtong ba to? Okay, anyway. May blessing in disguise na magaganap sa life mo or nagaganap sa life mo. Kasi kung magkarugtong tong ipis ka na pinatay, siguro meron kang tinigil lately na bagay na alam mong hindi maganda sa life mo or toxic sa life mo. And now, the universe is giving you parang new opportunity. Okay? Na egg kasi represents new beginning. Being pregnant is a new beginning. Delivering a new baby is also a new beginning. And nakuha mo lahat ng sign na yun. Pero hindi ko lang, na-confuse lang ako if the ipis thing is part ng panaginip mo. If it's part of your dream, that means kaya ka nagkakaroon ng magandang chance na magkaroon ng new transition or new beginning is because you are already facing yung mga problems. So, harapin mo lang yung problem mo currently and definitely magkakaroon ka ng better life soon. Okay. Alright. It's already 8:45, so enough na tayo muna sa dreams. Thank you po sa interpretation, Batara. Mas naliwanagan ako doon sa dream ko kasi kinabahan ako. Kala ko may demon akong nakakasama sa practice ko. Well, Senlo, gusto ko lang i-emphasize yung demon thing. Demon thing is not, again, iba-iba ang spiritual path natin. But sa diwataan tradition, sa mga Filipino, sa mga ninuno natin, wala talagang exactly konsepto ng demons, like negative and positive. Everything or everyone is capable of doing both good and bad. Even human man or nature spirits or the diwatas. So, kaya, even yung pinaka scariest looking diwata dito sa ating bansa, sa ating mitolohiya, ang mga ninuno natin, we do not, or they do not, or including myself, na we do not parang treat them as an absolute evil or absolute holy. I mean, holy. Ano ba? Absolute good or bad, no? Because they can help us. They can destroy us. They can harm us. They can heal us. And like nature, ang nature pwede tayong buhayin. Pwede tayong magsaka at bigyan tayo ng magandang mga pagkain. Pwede tayong mangisda. But once na pinabayaan natin ng nature, once pinabayaan natin yung likas na yaman natin, kaya rin nila tayong sirain. So everything, I want you guys to stop thinking about absolute negative and absolute positive. Lahat ng bagay ay capable tayong lahat gawin. So walang sobrang dumi, walang sobrang linis na tao, be it tao man or entity. It's a matter of relationship. It's a matter of communication, and that is the purpose of being. That is the purpose of babaylans. That's the purpose of shamans. That's the purpose of dapat purpose ng every spiritual practitioner is not to hindi to movie na we have to fight, no, we have to fight demons. Hindi to movie na we have to fight spirits. This is real life, and we have to understand na may mga bagay, entity man or tao, na capable of doing good. We are all capable of doing good and bad things. Na intindihin natin what is the reason why that specific entity, why that specific person is acting negatively. So like sa dreams mo, kaya pinakita yung demon na yon, maybe it's a realization that you have to see. It's more of acceptance and realization. So, yun. Alright, so ito na naman ako. Ang dami ko na naman daldal. Ganun kasi ako sa mga bago pa lang, medyo marami akong say kapag may nagugustuhan akong question or topic. So nagpo-focus ako minsan doon para mailabas ko yung aking idea at ma-share sa inyo. Okay. Alright, so last two na lang ha. Okay. Ano pong ibig sabihin ng panaginip ko po na bata? Dumumi daw po. Tapos linisan ko siya. Daming dumi. Meron kang panibagong, maaaring merong mangyayari na need mo mag-invest ngayon. About, currently baka you're thinking of investment for a new beginning. So, yeah. Ganon. It's more of investment. Ashley, hindi ko nakita yung dreams mo. Sorry. Wherever it is, hindi ko siya napansin. Saan ba yung dreams mo, Ashley? Hindi ko makita. I'm sorry. May dream ka bang pinost? Wala akong nakita, Ashley. Wala eh. Sorry, wala akong nakikitang dream interpret there. I'm trying to back read. Wala, hindi ko makita. Okay, dahil dyan, better luck next time. So for now, Boji Gabasa. Good evening po, Sir Batara. Good evening po. Tsaka please don't call me Sir na lang. Just call me Batara. We are all one, kumbaga, we are all one. Ano ba tawag? Nakalimutan ko sabihin ko, basta don't call me Sir Batara or anything. And please don't ever call me Master kasi may mga tumatawag sa akin ng ganun. Ayoko tawagin niyo ako ganun kasi nakaka-pressure yun. Hindi ako Master. I'm just here sa YouTube para i-share ang aking lifestyle, ang aking alternative lifestyle, ang aking buhay, but I'm not here to present myself as a master. Okay? So don't. Sir, naintindihan ko yung iba, medyo nasanay na magtawag ng sir as respect, but thank you for that. As much as possible, just call me Batara. That's it. Para mas light lang ang ating conversation. Ayoko kasi magmukhang masyadong seryoso tayo. Okay, I'm also human, you know. Okay, tapos na ang ating dream interpretation. Sabi ni April Tangkwa, guro. Kahit ano yan, Batara na. Kasi I'm human. I mean, I don't want na ma-pressure ako because of what you're thinking or yung iniisip niyo sa akin. Kasi um, ayoko maging basta ayoko lang. Parang ayoko may ituring niya ako na master, guru, or kung ano man, what to chuchu. Kasi I'm a very normal person. I'm just, again, ulitin ko lang, I'm just here to share my lifestyle sa YouTube. I'm just here to share what I do, yung buhay ko. I know na yung mga vlogs ko is kind of different sa ibang mga usual daily lifestyle kasi my lifestyle is different and natutuwa lang akong mag-share sa lifestyle ko, sa idea sa life. Kasi yun yung normal living ko eh, normal lifestyle ko like yung mga ceremonies, mga rituals, um, even my friends are like me. So, parang wala akong may offer na tulad ng mga ibang vloggers dito sa YouTube or gumagawa ng content na about the so-called um, regular life na nakita ninyo every day. So, kaya naisip ko na I'm here to have this channel to share my experiences, my knowledge, my lifestyle, specifically yung alternative lifestyle, which hindi siya alternative lifestyle for me because it's my lifestyle. But for some, they consider it as alternative lifestyle because it's not the usual lifestyle. Kaya medyo weirdo ang tingin nila sa ibang mga content ko. But that's my life. Kaya don't call me master because I'm just giving you, sharing to you who I am, what I am. Okay? Ayun, Fia Villavert. Hello po. And because of that, tapos na tayo sa ating dream interpretation. Magkakaroon tayo ng what's next? Card reading for 2020. April 2020. And because of that, mag-pause muna tayo for a moment. Let's have a break for 5 minutes or so. 54. Pagdating ng 55, alis muna ako dito. I'll be back at 9. But hindi ko papatayin to. Tatayo lang ako dito. Inom lang ako ng tubig. Mag-CR lang ako saglit. Babalik din ako. So, huwag kayong umalis. Sa mga hindi pa nag-share, i-share nyo na. Okay? Please. General reading for April. Correct. Kaya kung nandiyan pa kayo, at sa mga umalis na, feeling ko may mga umalis na after ng interpret ko yung dreams. It's okay, I understand na hindi nyo naman kailangan i-google yung buong ilang oras nyo dito. Pero if you will stay, then mas happy, di ba? And Fia Villavert, avid fan niyo po ako. Hi, thank you so much po. Naging Fia kasi po. Thank you so much po, Fia. If I pronounce your name correctly for watching my videos. Okay? So, ayun muna. It's already 8:55. I'll be back at around 9 o'clock. So, 5 minutes or so. Okay? Okay, alis. Magkwentuhan na lang muna kayo dyan, magkamustahan, baka may mga magkakakilala or hindi pa nagkakakilala. And meron akong news later pagbalik ko aside from this reading thing later. We meet John. Maragondon. Oh, wait, hold on. Sa nurture, yung nagkaroon kami ng parang shoot yata sa Riverfront. Ikaw po ba yon? Yung lumapit sa akin, yung nagulantang ako. Nagulat ako. Naku, thank you so much po. Yeah, I guess nare-remember na po kita. Thank you po. Nagulat kasi na surprise ako na may isang malaya na nakakilala sa akin doon sa kasulok-sulukan ng Marabundon na hindi ko alam na nandun din po kayo. So thank you po. Alright, so sige, I'll be back around after 5 minutes kasi medyo sumobra ng 56. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, may napansin ako. Sorry. May mali sa title ko. Nakalagay 2020, so baguhin ko lang saglit. Baka malito yung iba. Ano ba? Pwede ko pa baguhin? Wait lang. Dito lang nga lang sa phone. Wait lang ha, baguhin ko lang. So, thank you for those people na nandiyan pa rin. May mali sa title ko. Nakalagay 2020. Hold on. Um, Baguhin lang natin. Dapat kasi hindi 2020. Ba't pa kasi 2020 nilagay ko? Hindi pa naka-move on sa 2020. Ayun. Edit. Dali lang ha. I just want to make sure na hindi malito yung mga tao. Ang init, papawisan na ako. Okay. Alaya, nagmamark na yung pawis ko sa damit. Anyway, dead man. Alright, sana pa yung title natin. Baguhin natin, gawin natin 2021. Dahil baka maloka yung mga manunood nito. Ayan, nabago na. I-refresh nyo na lang. Basang-basa na ako ng pawis kahit may electric. Ang init ngayon, no? Okay. Let's nyo na lang yan. Nag-mark lang sa white part ng damit ko. Alright. Since it's April 2020 reading, let's have purification muna. So, I hope and I pray na whatever situation sa near future natin ay mas maging better, no, for all of us. So, good vibration and positive life. Not the other positive thing. Kasi ngayon sa mga panahon na ito, kung sinabi mong maging positive ka, iba yung may isip mo na eh. So, yeah, I'm praying that everything will be okay. And kung ano man yung mga pinagdadaanan natin, ay ma-purify yung mga energy natin para sa mas better life. So, let's purify first. Dinig nyo naman ako? Baka nagka-problem ako sa audio ha, let me know. So, yan. Spread natin ang good vibration. Okay. So, anyway, it's time for general reading and thank you for staying. Sa mga nag-stay. Yan. Alright. Okay. So, ready na ba kayo? Are you guys ready sa ating general reading? Sige, ito na nga lang gamitin ko. Yeah, I guess. So, for now, ang ating general reading is for the month of April. Sa mga bago nating pa lang dito, maraming salamat po sa pagtutok. And ang gagawin na natin ngayon sa segment na ito ay gagawa tayo ng reading or pick a card reading. Meron tayong tatlong set of cards na pagpipilian. Just Think of or choose from a, ba, or ka. Okay? Think of that baybayin or that alpabeto or ano ba, baybayin para mamili ka ng isa. Okay, isa lang. Isa lang ang pwede ninyong piliin out of three. A, ba, or ka. For sure sa mga dati pa dito, alam na nila kung ano gagawin. But for those mga bagong malaya, then pick one sa tatlo na yon. Okay? Now, wait for your turn. Let's say napili nyo ang ka. Then wait for your turn. Babasahin natin or babasahan natin kung ano man ang mga ipinapakita ng inyong April. General reading, whatever na makita natin dito ay gabay lamang sa life ninyo. Wag, and not just sa akin, but in for everyone, no? Kung ano man yung mga, kahit na not reading eh, even yung mga advice ng ibang tao sa inyo, take it as a guide as well. Do not take your parang decision sa life based sa decision ng ibang tao. Kasi whatever happens, whatever the result of your decision, ikaw ang makaka-experience ng mga gifts and consequences. So, to avoid yung too much pressure from expectations sa ibang tao, follow what you think is right for you. And if ever na maging hindi right yung kalalabasan nung inisip ninyong personal na gusto nyong gawin, that's okay. Kasi ang mistake ay hindi magbibigay ng forever problem sa'yo. Pansamantalang problem. But once you parang solve that scenario or solve whatever the specific mistake or problem na meron ka, then don't do it again. Pero if you'll do it over and over and over, then that's your problem na. Okay? Yes, April tongkwa. It's for April. Okay, so sige, I'll give you enough time to think if it's a, ba, or ka. Pili lang kayo a, ba, or ka. If nakapili na kayo, let me know. Just comment. Mary Jane Arnaldo. Hi, 2 months na akong nanonood ng mga videos mo. Sometimes sabay kami ni mother ko manood. First time ko dito sa live mo. Wow, thank you so much Mary and to your mother for watching my videos, for watching my lifestyle. For I hope na kahit papaano, I know my lifestyle is kind of different from other people, but thank you for enjoying my video. Thank you for watching my vlogs, my contents, my story, my life, my way of living, my way of my spiritual way, my daily way, whatever way, highway. Okay, may mga pumili na ba? Ayan, may mga ba, may mga ka, ba for Batara. Ba for ba, ba. I don't know. Okay, so yeah. Emelita Ador. Ayan, thank you po Miss Emelita for choosing ba or B. Okay. A, ba, or ka? Ba for Batara. Ayan. Actually, I don't know what happened to your dream, pero hindi ko nabasa talaga. Hindi ko nabasa. Okay, so, ano oras na ba? 9:11. So, sige. Let's pick cards na for baybayin ba? A pala, A for A. For A. Parang wala akong nakitang mga A. Mukhang lahat ba. So, let's see muna kung may ba. Ay, may A. Kasi sa A muna tayo magsisimula. I'll wait for A para naman mukhang walang A. Bakit walang A? Meron pa si Irene. Irene or Irene? I'm not sure. Baka. Baka busy pa kayo kaya hindi ka nakakapili. Okay. By buying mukhang si Irene lang ang Okay. Si Irene nga lang ba? Hmm. I need to see more Kung wala pa nakapili ng at exactly 9:13 magsimula na ako. So, sa mga bagong ting pa lang, pumili na kayo ng ba or ka. This is for April, month of April. So, ang gagamitin natin ngayon ay ang The Weaver Tarot, the Journeyer Edition. So, ito yung mga cards na babasahin natin. Okay. So, sa mga curious kung ano tong card na to, it is The Weaver Tarot, the Journeyer Edition ng Trades of Fate. You can also watch my content regarding this kasi may review ako about this. Yeah. So it's a good card. It's a nice card. Okay. It's 9:13. Pipili na ako for the people. Wait lang. At yeah. Thank you, Ashley. Okay. Ito para sa mga Ito mo nakuha yung card. Hindi ko na isa-isahin anyway kasi pampatagal lang ng time. Okay. For month of April na mga baybaying your day or your month of April, yung mga cards nyo, your month of April, kita ba, is punong-puno ng blessing in disguise. Pinapakita dito na may mga result na kung may mga inaantay kayong result or kung nag-iisip kayo ng best month to execute your plan. April is one of the best months na pwede niyong pagawa nito. However, sabi dito, mas itaasan nyo lang yung inyong courage, mas magtiwala kayo kasi for the past weeks or months, medyo urong-surong daw kayo sa mga decision because you're afraid of possible failure. Ang sabi dito, kailangan magtiwala kayo sa kalooban ninyo at maraming mga helping people na darating. May mga taong hindi nyo inaasahan na maaaring makatulong sa inyong current problem. I'm also seeing here na financially this April 2021, yan, lagi akong 2020, April 2021 ay konting hindi siya maging stagnant, hindi rin siya maging super duper flowing, pero mas ma-appreciate ninyo yung financial ninyo this month of April. Mas magkakaroon kayo ng idea on what to do with your finances. At dun sa mga may career, mas magkakaroon kayo ng kakaibang idea of career na maring bago nyo pasukin. So ang April din ng mga ay posibleng may bago kayong pasukin na karera sa buhay. It could be a new job or a new business. So, yun yung mga pinapakita ng mga career side ng inyong life for April. Also, additional card, huwag kayo masyadong dun sa love life part naman ng April, no? Dun sa may mga so-called good love life ng mga nakaraang buwan, continuous pa rin naman na magiging maayos ang love life niyo. But for those people na medyo challenging yung love life lately, ang sinasabi kasi dito, do not make a decision based on your mouth, okay? Or based on your conscious mind lang. Huwag kayo magpadalos-dalos sa mga decision making in terms of love life. If you think na hindi mo na kailangan ninyong pagdesisyonan, then hindi. If you think na you want to give him or her a chance, then give him a chance. Okay? Do not base your decision na para bang galit ka lang kasi. Then I can see here for those people sa na not in a good relationship or medyo so-called may conflict sa relationship, I suggest try niyo munang bigyan ng pagkakataon ng isa't isa for the month of April. May mga discoveries kayo sa love or may mga discoveries kayo sa love life ninyo na maaaring masabi natin na at least may nag-antay pa kayo ng konti. So, extend your patience. But syempre, if it's really bad, like toxic, physically, you are not, I mean, you are physically bothered or sabihin natin na, ano bang term yun? Nakalimutan ko. Um, anyway, basta yun na yun, nakalimutan ko yung term. Basta if your relationship super duper over sa toxic na, then, of course, it's your choice to decide. Pero kung nagfi-feeling ka lang naman at medyo parang nagdrama ka lang, no. Relax ka lang. Okay, give a chance. Kasi, ang sabi dito, some of sa love life ay para bang you're enjoying the drama. No, there's no problem. Oh, well, there is a problem rather, but you are enjoying it. Do not complain if you are creating the problem. Okay, try to assess yourself. Do not just blame your partner. Kasi I can see here sa mga baybaying maaaring you are blaming your partner for something. Yes, he or she may have parang problem with or issue, pero try to assess yourself. Check yourself kung paano mo hinahandle ang situation. Baka you're already creating a new problem. You're not solving the problem. You know, you are creating a new problem. And for single people naman, well, it's a good news for single people. There's a possibility na may start of romantic life ng April. Now, if you're curious kung single ka at meron kang possible na idea na may someone, then explore. You can try. You know, April is somehow like a month of love for single people. At kung wala ka man makilala, then maybe, or wala kang kakilala rather, na tingin mong mayroong possible love life sa life mo ngayon, then just love yourself. Just keep loving yourself. Kasi if you love yourself, your lover will also arrive no kung kailan ka kailan mo mararamdaman na you love yourself na. Sometimes yung mga problem ng mga single people, especially sa mga sa inyong mga baybaying you are, for those single na mga you are so much parang looking for someone's love. Kahit hindi nyo aminin, it's normal for us to look for love sa ibang tao. Pero ang suggestion kasi dito, if you know that there's no one around you or walang someone around you na may possible relationship ka with, then so be it. Okay? Pero, yun nga, sinasabi ng card dito na mayroong surprise romantic story na magsisimula around April. Maybe yung energy na to ay maaaring matagpuan mo pa yung mga common friends pa lang na maaaring makapag-connect sa'yo sa future. It doesn't mean na makilala mo agad siya sa April. Kasi possible na makilala mo pa lang yung tao na maaaring magdala sa'yo doon sa sitwasyon na yon. Okay? Also, for the month of April na mga baybaying with regards sa family, I can see here na meron kang pinipilit na intindihin about sa family. Meron kang pinipilit na ayusin for the family. I can see frustration in terms of fixing problems sa family. For the month of April, wag mong ipilit ayusin kung alam mong hindi naman pa tamang panahon. Kasi the reason kung bakit hindi naaayos yung family problem, because you guys, including your family, ay forcing to fix a situation which is not advisable pa na ma-fix ngayon. Siguro ang suggestion ko dito, harapin ito ng may katotohanan. Huwag nating i-handle ang family problem mga baybaying na you are denying what's yung reality. Okay? In order for you to resolve your problem, family matter or family issues, acceptance is the key and patience. Do not force it. Let it flow, make a solution, don't feel bad, don't feel frustrated. Kasi I can see here merong mga possible na ngayong April na hindi mo out of your control in terms of family. Baka sobrang interested, ay sobrang frustrated ka to fix it. Yung luck mo on your yung self luck mo ay ma-suck out ng family problem. I know na we have to help our family. I know we have to solve whatever the problem sa family. Because ganun tayo bilang Filipino. But do not force it. Kumbaga, accept ng situation. From there, doon ka magsimula. Yung truth. Okay? Sometimes, hearing the truth is hindi maganda sa pakiramdam. Kasi, bakit tayo nagpo-focus sa family bigla? From love, personal love, to career, from career, ngayon to family. Kasi may mga hindi na-address. No, hindi siya na-address technically, hindi siya naaayos because maraming mga in denials, maraming mga ini-ignore, maaaring hindi pinipilit lang maayos based doon sa idea pero hindi doon sa kabuoang picture. So, kung hindi naman mapipilit, huwag na lang ipagpilitan muna. And then, think of a situation na lang siguro na maaaring makapagbigay ka ng better option. Baka yung option na ginawa mo or pina-follow mo to fix the situation is wala doon sa ngayon. Baka you have to make another option. Huwag kang magsuot ng tapahoho. You know what's tapahoho? Ano ba yung tapahoho? Yung sa kabayo, yung parang nakaganon ng kabayo, di ba? And nakikita lang nila yung one direction. And baka dahil doon, kaya mas nahihirapan ka. Check mo yung ibang side. Okay? So, yun. And then lastly, for by buying okay, foundation. Hindi yung foundation sa mukha. Foundation. Sabi dito, mag-build ka pa ng foundation sa life mo. Maybe try to have a better relationship with your friends and relationship with your family nga. Tulad ng sinabi ko. Pero, kung may problem ka with your family, huwag mong takasan. Huwag mong layuan. Instead, tulungan mo silang mas mag-build pa ang relationships at create a new option. Pero aside sa family matter, aside sa family na so-called foundation, April as well ay magkakaroon ng bagong foundation sa life. Maaring mas maging inspire ka, mas may inspire ka sa buhay. Maybe someone will help you become more positive person. Maybe sa April, may isang tao na mag-shine out talaga to help you realize that you can do better. So, may mga helping people ako nakikita ng April. Maraming mga helping people na makakapag-inspire sa'yo. Maraming mga inspirational situation. May mapanood ka sa television, maraming mapanood ka sa YouTube, mabasa somewhere. If yung mga mapapanood mo ay impacting at mararamdaman mo na this is inspiring for you, then paghugutan mo. Kasi for the past month, or past months rather, wala kang sense of foundation. Sabog-sabog, kalat-kalat, hindi mo makuhaan kung hindi mo malaman kung saan ka kukuha ng inspiration. Well, April is the best time. And congratulations kasi nakitaan ko na mayroon ng sense of direction kahit papaano ang April mo. Kung namumroblema ka for the past months or whatever situation, then April, mas maging inspiring. Okay? So, syempre, hindi mawala ang problems. Andiyan naman lagi yan eh. But, appreciate yung mga bagay na maaaring makapagbigay sa'yo ng more motivation. Okay? So, that's it for Bye Buying and I hope nag-resonate kayo. Kung hindi man, again, it's your life. Okay? Hindi ito absolute truth. Hindi ito, hindi ko i-impose na ito yung mangyayari. I'm just guiding you based sa mga intuition ko or sa intuitive reading natin. So, thank you so much. Bye Buying Okay. Alright, so bye-bye are you there or wala na? Mukhang natulog ng bye-bye Okay, ba. Let's go to ba. Let's go to ba. Sige, I'll check muna kung ready na ang mga ba. I hope na nag-get ng mga bye-bye ay yung mga sinabi ko kanina. Mga bagong pasok pa lang, ba and ka na lang yung mapagpipilian ninyo. Maybe part of your grand design, part of part of perfect timing kung bakit ngayon ka lang pumasok. Baka you have to choose between the two. It's either it's either ba or ka. Okay? Sige. I'll wait muna. Let's have another 1 minute para makita ko ang mga ba. Sorry. Pinababasa kasi ng PM. May nag-PM kasi sa akin kung ano namang sinasabi. Kaya natatawa ko, sorry. Okay. Sige, I'll shuffle the cards na para sa mga baybaying ba. Ang init. Okay, baybaying ay ba? Ito na ang inyong reading. So, okay. Ba. Here's your card. Simulan ko nang kunin muna. Okay. Alright. So, ito yung mga first few cards nyo. Okay. Right, so much concern. Ang ganda ng cards pang mayaman. Naku, Supreme, I miss you. See you soon. O, di ba dapat magkikita tayo last time? Hindi nga natuloy, di ba? Tapos ngayon nagkaroon na naman tayo ng bagong quarantine level. Bumaba na naman tayo sa ECQ. So alam mo na, matatagal na naman tayo magkita ulit. Good evening mga Malaya, sabi ni Romulo. Oy Romulo, you're here. Shout out to Gingiban. So hi. Okay, I'll start na sa mga ba. Ito na yung mga cards ninyo, mga ba, babaero. Okay mga ba. Okay. Again ha, ulitin ko. Reading is just a guide. No matter what, ikaw ang may control sa life mo. The reason bakit ko inuulit to, because may mga changes sa April. Okay. Sir Ryan, shout out daw si Genjiban. Pa-shout out daw. Hello kay Genjiban, hindi ka peta na, ayun na, pumasok na yung shout out ni Supreme. Ngayon ko lang nakita. Ayan. Shout out daw from Supreme to Genjiban. Okay, bye-bye ba? Ba. May changes ngayon. Okay. Hold on tight. Napakalaki ng pagbabago magaganap sa April. Do not expect too much doon sa bagay na ina-expect mo. Pero don't worry. If yung ina-expect mo ay mag-iba ng takbo ng April, that means may better life na nag-aabang para sa'yo. I can also see here na mayroong magbabago din in terms of love, in terms of relationship. Doon sa mga ba na nakapili nito, if your relationship in terms of love life ay toxic, then magiging much better ang transition ng April. But vice versa, doon naman sa naging maayos naman yung love life, magiging challenging lang ang April, but it doesn't mean na mag-i-end ito. However, doon sa super duper over toxic na you've been parang on this situation na yung super toxic relationship, mukhang ang April ay best time to let go. Okay, ulitin ko lang ha, doon sa may mga easy good love life, may blessing in disguise ang love life nyo this April. Hindi masyadong magiging, magiging may pagbabago sa love life, but it's not gonna be like become like toxic talaga. Doon naman sa mga medyo may problem na, medyo a little toxic lang, um, magiging much better. Pero doon sa may mga love life na parang ilang buwan na kayong kumakapit, sinasuggest ng card na it's okay to change. It's okay to let go. It's okay to move on. And also, not just a love life, in general, may nakikita ko dito na malaking pagbabago na kung saan magiging transition ng April mo. April is a good month for you, even though may mga bagay na mawawala or mag-i-end. Kasi ang April ang magbibigay sa ng bagong pag-asa. Ang April ang magsisilbi sa yung bagong simula. I know na nasa almost mid part pa lang tayo of the year, but consider this as a new year. Consider April is a new year. Consider April is a new beginning. Alam naman natin na every beginning may mag-i-end. Okay? So don't be afraid of ending a situation. Don't be afraid of letting go. Don't be afraid of moving on. Don't be afraid of um, parang changes. Kasi napakadaming changes. Financially speaking, you will receive a good fight. Ibig kong sabihin, financially speaking, may mangilan-ngilan ng solution para sa financial problem mo. All you have to do is act. Kasi of course, kung di ka kikilos, anong gagawin mo? Pero may iba naman na kumikilos, pero talagang medyo mabigat pa rin. Pero dito financially, malaki ang potential. Malaki ang pagkakataon. Maaaring magbago na ang takbo ng finances mo. Konting warning lang doon sa may financially okay currently. Do not over feel na you have a good source of income. Baka ma-outbalance ka or baka mawala ka sa wisyo ng paggastos mo sa pera. And for those people na ba na expecting na mayroon bang evolution na magaganap, well, this is a good time. May bagong opportunity ng April as well in terms of finances. May mga solution na darating sa mga financial problem mo lately na parang hirap na hirap kang isipan. Also, may sinabi rin dito na magkakaroon ng kalinawan yung mga questions mo sa buhay nitong mga nakaraang panahon or mga linggo. May mga questions ka kasi na hindi mo masyadong maintindihan ang mga pangyayari or hindi mo maintindihan ang mga binibigay sa yung kasagutan ng kapalaran. This April, yung mga kalituhan mo sa buhay will become more parang clearer or mas magiging malinaw na ang mga kasagutan sa tanong mo. Even hindi lang sa general life even if you have question about a specific person, a decision making for a specific person, April is more giving. April is more, when I say giving, ilalahad sa'yo ang lahat, both good and bad. Don't be afraid of this, ha? This is not a bad reading. This is actually a good one. Ulitin ko lang, nasa transition kasi kayo ng new beginning. I know that it's almost mid-year, nasa second quarter pa lang naman tayo. But April will serve as your transition phase or transition month. So, may mga bago at may mawawala at may mga darating. So, even yung mga tao sa paligid mo, maaaring may wala at may mga bagong darating. At kung nag-i-expect ka ng sobrang bulusok na pag-unlad, hindi pa ibibigay sa'yo ng April yon. Pero, ang ibibigay sa'yo ng April ay yung mga pagkakataon na para mas maging maunlad ka sa mga susunod pa na panahon. Kaya lang, kailangan mong maging conscious. Parang may naread ako sa kanina about being acceptance, no? Same thing din sa inyo. Pinapakita rin dito na gumising ka sa katotohanan. Be aware and titigan mo mabuti yung hinahanap mo kasi wag mo hanapin mabuti yung hinahanap mo totally sa labas ng mga mata mo. Hanapin mo sa loob mo. Kasi there is something inside you na gusto mong baguhin ang life mo. Pero you're not that confident. And April is very much tricky kasi punong-puno ng blessing in disguise. So kung hindi mo kakausapin ang sarili mo na mas maging maliwanag sa pag-interpret ng mga bagay-bagay, hindi magiging worth it or um, hindi mo mapapakinabangan yung offer ng April sa'yo. Kasi nga ang April is tricky pero positive. Tricky pero maraming ibibigay sa'yo ng mga bagay na yan, yun responsibilities, pero um, kailangan mong tanggapin yung mga sitwasyon. Okay? And you have to make sure na ano man ang ginawa mo sa past, hindi mo na uulitin ngayon ulit. Kasi I can see here na mayroong mga past things na nagpapatuloy pa rin na posibleng magpatuloy pa rin na maaaring mas makasagabal sa mga opportunity na dating ng April. Also, pick lang ako ng isa pang card. Marami lang mga demands ang financial part. Di ba sabi ko na may masosolve, mayroong mga something na opportunity and all. Kaya lang may mga bagong demands ang financial part din sa dating na April. Second half of April, dun medyo maging demanding ang finances ninyo or financial side of your life. But don't worry, kasi punong-puno nga ng bagong tao din ang April ninyo. Punong-puno ng mga bagong helping people as well. So, sa first half of April, kung ano man yung mga financial problem mo noon, dyan medyo bibigyan ka ng solusyon ng April. Second half, bagong financial issues. Pero, ang financial issue na sinasabi ko dito is actually more of blessing in disguise. Maaari mag-invest ka sa bagay na akala mo wala, pero may katuturan pala. If you have a business, if you're currently running a business, don't give up yet. There's still time. Okay? April will give you something. So, it's more of cleansing and receiving. Sabay na mangyayari yan sa April. Kaya huwag kang matuliro, huwag kang ma-paranoid na para bang yung April mo is, ano ba nangyayari? Ba't para bang masyadong mabilis ang twist? That's fine. That's fine. Kailangan mangyari na tanggapin natin at harapin natin para itong whatever na phase na ito ay hindi magtuloy-tuloy ng May. So, para parating ng May, parang bagong taon na. Parang New Year mo na. Okay? So, one last thing. Alright. Ang sabi dito, may mabubuong bagong pangarap sa April. May mabubuong bagong idea sa life. And it's a good one kasi whatever itong pangarap na mabubuong bago or yung dati mong pangarap para magkakaroon ng twist at mag-iiba siya. Yung takbo ng dati mong plano medyo mag-iiba siya because of the transition. Pero that change na mangyayari, that will help you grow. So, it's all about evolution ng April. It's all about things na maaaring bago sa life mo, pero alam mo na these new things ay magsisimula ng bagong happiness. Ulitin ko lang kasi mayroon tower eh. May transition of happiness, from sadness to happiness. Do not give up. April is not your enemy. Okay? So, also, in general naman, ang April ninyo is very forgiving. So, kung may mga bagay-bagay na nagkakamali ka noon, nagkamali ka ngayon, hindi ito maging impacting so much sa future mo. Kaya huwag kang ma-paranoid, okay? Kasi feeling ko maraming paranoid sa mga baybaying ba lately, no? Akala nila life is not good. Akala ng mga baybayin ba life is full of challenges. Yes, it is. But this is not the best time to give up. This is not the best time to say, let's say, to stop na parang tama na, ayoko na or whatnot in a negative way. Okay, kung may titigil ka, tigil mo yung mga negativities. But if you're aiming and hoping and targeting for a positive one, then this is not the best time to give up because April is full of blessing in disguise. Do not be fooled by things na akala mo yun na yun. look deeper. Something is may marireveal and it's a good one. Okay? So, yun lang mga baybaying ba and thank you for listening. So, sana na-get nyo. Minsan kasi may pagka matalinghaga lang ako magsalita but I hope na na-get nyo yung point ko. Okay? So, hello, gising pa ba ang mga baybaying ba? Are you still up? Still mainit. Look at my pawis. Okay. Kamusta na mga baybaying ba? Baka naman pwede kayo magparamdam. Okay. Okay na ba? Mababaying ba? O nakatulog na kayo? Anyway. Ayun. Okay, another 1 more minute. Transition tayo sa baybaying ka. So, relax muna tayo saglit for a minute. And then, baybaying ka na tayo. Okay. Baybaying ka, ready na ba? Ready na ba kayo? You're welcome po sa lahat ng mga nag-thank you. And by the way, I'm kasi na-pause yung pag-accept ko ng reading lately. The super duper over sa pagka-busy-busy ko. As in OA sa pagka-busy ko talaga lately. Now I'm all accepting na new appointments. And if you want to have a personal reading, punta lang kayo sa Batara's Alternative Lifestyle Facebook page. Hanapin nyo lang yun sa Facebook, Batara's Alternative Lifestyle. And then may admin po ang kumakausap sa inyo doon for booking or appointment. Yeah, and ang personal or private reading po ay may charge. Hindi po yun free. I only do my free reading here sa as online. Pero pag private po, of course, meron na po tayong service charge for that, whether you like it or not. So, yun. Alright. So, baybaying ka. Okay ka na ba? Yes, Romulo. Nasa ka na tayo. Okay. Ka people, andiyan pa ba kayo? How do you do maybe your private reading? Yeah, just message my Facebook page po, the Batara's Alternative Lifestyle. Same title ng channel natin yung Facebook page. Then message me there. Pero yung most of the time yung admin po kasi ang nagsiset ng appointment ko doon. They will tell you what to do, how to set an appointment. And after this reading ng may announce ako about appointments. So yun. Okay, Ka. Let's see, Ka. Ka. Kabahan na kayo. De joke lang. Ka. Yes, it's a video call pero not me and yung nasa video, more of nakafocus siya sa card. So nasa likod ako ng video, if that makes sense. Para nakakita mo yung cards talaga. But it's a live video. Private live video. Or parang hindi maganda pakinggan yung private live video. It's a video call. Through Messenger. Or sometimes Zoom kung hindi nag-work yung Messenger. But mas komportable sa Messenger para hindi na masyadong maraming setup. Okay. Ito na mga baybaying ka. Whether you like it or not, mag-start na ako. Oh. In fairness, your card is so lovely. Yeah. Yan. Okay. So, paybahin ka, ang ganda ng card nyo actually, amazing. Kasi magro-rule kayo ng April 2021. Kayo ang maghahari ng 2021. Charot lang, hindi naman ng buong 2021. Just April. April, of course, marami pa mga challenges din sa mga susunod na buwan. But April, baybayin ka, okay, you will be the ruler. Meaning, wag kang papatay-patay, wag kang tutulog-tulog, wag kang lalamya-lamya because you will have the power of the universe. You will definitely um you could definitely execute whatever you want, no? Ang sabi dito, be strong, or if you're strong already, then be stronger. Or try to become parang mas magtiwala sa sarili because your April is really a blessing. No, I can see I can see blessings here. Emotionally, for those people na depressed or medyo stressed lately, then ang April ninyo will like calm you. Okay, your April is more of um more of comforting. No, so ba't hindi nangangahulugan ito na may walang problems? Lahat naman ng buwan may problema yan. Pero in general, I can see here na you can control your emotion better. You can control your mind better. So this is the best time to plan. This is the best time to make new tactics in life. This is the best time for you to give your best. Now, if you're planning to do something this April, do it. Just do it. Trust me. Whatever it is, whatever the end result of your plan for April, you will get something from it. Like negative or positive ang maging result. In the end of the day, ikaw pa rin magbe-benefit ng result na to. So do not afraid if whatever your decisions, whether negative or positive ang maging result nito, it's gonna be a blessing in disguise pa rin. Because your life in April is full of strength. Now, dumating na yung April, nagkaroon ka ng drama, nagkaroon ka ng problem emotionally. Sabihin mo, bakit ganun? Akala ko ba full of strength ang April? Yes, still. All you have to do is talk to yourself. Lahat ng bagay sa April ninyo ay punong-puno ng strength. Your emotion, your mind. So this is the best time to think of something na different. Do something different. Okay? Kumbaga, explore. Maging experimental ka. Do not be afraid of something na hindi mo pa nga nararanasan o na hindi mo pa na-experience. Huwag ka maging paranoid na baka ito yung maging result. Now, uulitin ko lang. I know nasabi ko na ang April is gonna be a good I know sabi ko sa April na April will be a good year, a good month for you. But it doesn't mean na walang challenge. Ang gusto ko lang sabihin dito sa iyo is that one of the most powerful month na pwede mong ma-achieve this year is April. Whatever sa mga susunod na buwan pa, pero sa ngayon, dahil April ang titignan natin, this is the ruler of cups. Okay. It's emotion. You can control your ideas in life. You can control your feelings. You can control every single part of your life. Lahat naman tayo kahit hindi April, pwede na i-control yun. Pero mas lutang lang talaga yung power mo this April. Now, speaking of power, if you are spiritually connected, if you are practicing a specific spirituality, you will discover something, an evolution of spirituality. Okay. Now, if you're practicing anything, any tradition, or if you're into any religion or if you're interested of practicing any sort of spirituality, best din ang April. Because ang April this year is full of understanding, full of spiritual evolution. You will also understand kung ano ba talaga ang tunay na kagustuhan mo, spiritually speaking. You will also receive a message from the universe na makikita mo ang tamang path mo kung saan ka talaga pupunta, spiritually speaking. No? For those people na nagpa-practice ng specific spiritual path. Now, if you're the normal, regular person na just go and walk in out sa church, well, that's gonna be, April will gonna be different as well. Because maaari magkaroon ka ng interest sa deeper, more sa spirituality. I'm not just saying about religion. What I'm just saying is that yung understanding mo of whatever spirituality that you have will be more deeper. And doon naman sa mga not into Christian spiritual path, Christianity and all and such, you will discover something good about your spirituality. Your senses will become stronger, it will grow. You will meet some people, someone, or encounter some books maybe, or some platform or sources na maaaring makatulong sa'yo to answer your question about the spirituality. Never ending naman ang questions of spirituality. And you could, and sometimes nga actually sa questioning your spirituality is more better, because that's where you can decide if that's really your spiritual path. But ulitin ko lang, full of spirituality. Now, this is something unique. Something about judgment. Dalawang masasabi ko dito. Kung may hino-hold ka na decision, okay? Actually, hindi lang dalawa eh. May mga nakikita pa ako dito. May intuitively, I can sense more. Now, kung may hino-hold ka na decision na hindi mo pa makayang bigyan ng solusyon or ng final decision, sige, April, ipikit mata mo. Ang April, ipikit mata mo. Make a decision. Kasi kung babalikan natin kanina, whatever the result, positive or negative, mag-benefit ka in the end of the day. If I were you, since matagal mo nang hino-hold yan at hindi mo na masyadong maintindihan kung ano ba talagang decision mo, pikit mata mo na lang gawin. Trust yourself, trust your spiritual source, trust the universe, and trust the grand design of your life. I know you can. Kasi, kumbaga, it's now or never eh. Parang, when is the right time? There's no such thing actually ng right time. Well, if there is one, it's your present time. Always, always na ang best time is the present time. Although there are things na maaaring makasagabal, but parang ako may susuntokin. Hindi kasi masyado naging intense yung intuition ko ngayon by just feeling this positive vibration na you can. Okay? Do not feel weak. You're strong. Okay? Don't give up. In fact, this month is full of para bang magto-transform ka into a superhuman. I don't know. Something is different. Something is totally different. If you are one of those people na para bang lugmok sa sariling emosyon, now, ito yung ipagkakataon mo para i-regain yung sarili mo or i-pull back yung sarili mo. Do a meditation, do like be more spiritual kasi nga part of it is medyo maganda ang spiritual part. Now, about the judgment then, know yourself. Kasi you've been judging yourself differently. I know walang ibang taong pwede mag-judge sa sarili natin kundi tayo lang. However, na-misjudge mo ang sarili mo for the past months. Na-miscalculate mo ang sarili mo sa mga bagay na kaya mong gawin. Hindi mo binigyan ng pagkakataon ng sarili mo for the past month to prove to yourself na you can do it. Whatever it is na may kinalaman na sa pagpo-prove or whatever you want to do, na-miscalculate mo yung skills mo. And April is the best month para magkaroon ka ng another parang rejuvenation process or something na magawa mong i-lift ulit yung sarili mo. And another thing about April, this is siguro this one, intuitively speaking, I can sense na whatever is in your heart, whatever na gusto mong sabihin sa tao, sabihin mo na before it's too late. I'm not saying that that person will gonna die, but for those people who's parang keeping like an emotion, romantically speaking, gusto mong sabihin sa tao yung gusto mong sabihin mo sa kanya, this is the best time as well. If you love someone, if you are interested na makausap, makilala, or may gusto kong sabihin sa tao na yun, you are interested of that person, interesado ka sa kanya, feeling mo like mo siya, but you don't have any connection pa, feeling mo kahit na random, kahit nakita mo siya online, kahit nakita mo siya somewhere, kahit di mo pa siya totally kilala. If you're hearing me now, April is the best time to express yourself. Whatever you will hear doon sa tao na yon, ika nga, the truth will set you free, whatever the result of it. Okay? Kasi may hino-hold na emotion for the past months. And if you think na, or if you've been thinking, kailan ko baka pwedeng gawin, sabihin, this is the best time. Hindi lang sa mga strangers ha, or sa mga random people ha, or sa mga hindi mo pa kilala, kundi even dun sa mga taong kilala mo na, but you want to tell to that person your feelings. Be it about love, be it about your frustration sa kanya, be it about truth, whatever lies na meron ka against that person, or ano man yung tinatago mo, be it plan or whatnot, or even yourself. Shout out to LGBT community. If you are um, feeling like nasa closet, maybe this is the best time for you to express yourself. So nakapili lang ka. Don't be afraid of expressing yourself. Don't be afraid of loving yourself. That's the that's the thing, not just for LGBT people ha. Ito lang yung part na sinasabi ko. But the rest of it, it's for everyone. Kasi it's more of a judgment thing. Express your love. Don't be afraid of whatever result, because the truth will set you free. And voila. That's it for Baybayin Ka. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Okay. Alright. Mabuhay kayo lahat, and I hope maganda naman ang impact sa inyo ng ating reading for April 2021. And I believe 2021 March, hindi tayo nagkaroon ng general reading. Nagkaroon ba tayo? Nakahabol ba ako ng March or hindi? Hindi, no? Wala pa nagpapawisan. Nakikita niyo na yung mark ko dito. Huwag niyo nang pansinin. Nag-mark na yung pawis ko. May electric fan ako, honestly. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. Ang init talaga ngayon, no? Swarup Bobby, I'm a new subscriber. Can I have a general reading, please? I already huh? Okay. We already did the general reading. Bobby, I'm sorry, but we do not do specific general reading here. If you want to have a personal, private, specific general reading, then kindly message me at Batara's Alternative Lifestyle sa Facebook page. And you can review our live if you want to choose or pick kung aling reading for you for general reading. So, yun. And for private reading, ulitin ko lang ulit, meron po tayong service charge for that. Siyempre, I hope you understand, I will be investing my time as so, and that's gonna be one-on-one. Okay? And yeah, naka-resonate ba ang mga baybayin ka? Or na-inspired ba kayo? Kasi ang ganda ng card nyo. In fairness, mga baybayin ka. Sabi nga doon, if you love someone, if you like that someone, be it you know that person already or hindi pa, express whatever the result. It's now or never. Yeah, naging hopeful. It's okay to be hopeful, but try your best pa rin. Don't just hope. Alright, so uy, tumunog ang butiki. Sabi nila, kapag tumunog ang butiki while you're stating something, that means it's true. So, sa sinabi ko, actually, hindi naman mabutiki dito sa amin ng ganyan. That's my first time nakarinig ng butiki. That's weird. Pero sinabi ko kasi na express yourself. And express yourself. Tumunog siya. That means there's some sign. So, yeah. Wait ko mag-April bago ko sabihin, go Romulo, it's just ano lang ba? 3 days to go? Pagpatak, salubungin mo na. Transition ng March to 3rd ng April, midnight. Okay? But again, ulitin ko lang, let's review that this reading is just a guide. Whatever your decision, it's your decision. Do not let other people pressure you sa mga um, sa mga decisions mo. Be it from a reading or from a personal advice or whatever. Take and open your mind and take some whatever advice from other people, but always make sure that at the end of the day, ikaw pa rin ang makikinabang sa lahat sa mga decisions na gagawin mo sa life mo. Okay? So, yeah. Okay, so here we go. We are done with our general reading. We are now sa Q&A. So sa may mga tanong dyan about beliefs or anything, ito na yung okay, no dream na ha, no related sa dream kasi may specific ano tayo ng dream. Sa Q&A, no reading, no dreams. Any question, be it for me, whatever you want to ask me, spiritually or hindi man, wag lang math. So this is the time where you can ask me about um, beliefs about babaylans, beliefs about spiritual tradition ng Philippines, um, well, not more of the so much sa history kasi hindi naman ako historian, but spiritually speaking, I can help you. But sometimes may alam din naman tayo about Philippine culture and history a little bit. And also, ano pa ba? Question about general mysticism. A question about general um, spirituality. Yan, pwede ko yung entertain. And even Western practice, kung alam ko, then, kasi may knowledge din naman ako about it. Pag hindi ko alam, okay? Kaya nga sabi ko, ayokong magpakamema dito. I can only answer questions na alam ko ang sagot. April Tangkwa. Meaning Q&A na. Yes. May ceremony ba na ginagawa kayo ngayong mahal na araw? Saka ano yung simpleng gawin na full moon ritual? Okay. Good question. To April Tongkwa. I am not a Christian or an LNK practitioner. So, Babaylan tradition, the pre-colonial tradition has nothing to do with Christianity. So, hindi po ako nagpo-follow ng mahal na araw rituals because it's not part of my spirituality. But there are practices, specifically for lihim na karunungan. I believe this is the best time for them to to do something, the mga ceremony. Now, however, may may pagka-opportunistic ako sa energy. Okay, when I say opportunistic sa energy, kung alam kong maraming positive vibration sa paligid, gumagawa ako ng mga ceremony to feel the vibration, to ano ba to? To adapt the vibration. Even if I'm not a Christian, spiritually speaking, kasi ang may line, ang pinafollow ko nga na spiritual path is katutubo, I embrace all religion actually. Kapag nagustuhan ko yung vibration, for example, mahal na araw, may mga specific time na lahat ng mga healers or during mahal na araw is gumagawa sila ng mga healing herbs, concoctions, potions, whatnot. Ginagrab ko yung chance na yon to tap doon sa thought forms nila. Because they are releasing a positive vibration, and why not? It's a positive energy. People are thinking that that's one of the most powerful day in the world. Then, kapag may naisip ako, gagawin ko. Pero no specific tradition na pina-follow sa dibotaan na naka-follow, naka-base sa Christian Holy Week. Yun. Best thing to gawin sa full moon is to charge yourself. Just go out. Well, not possible ngayon. But just stare maybe or um, mag-create ka ng, maglabag ka ng water. Ilagay mo, ibabad mo doon and i-charge mo siya using your energy and moon's energy para magkaroon ka ng moon water that you can use that to bless things. You can use that to purify yourself. And even if mag-full moon bath ka, if you have time, if you have space sa labas na hindi ka naman lalabas totally ng bahay mo, during full moon, it's best time na maligo sa labas na mayroong sinag ng buwan habang nagtitimba ka. But that's not best for city setup or settings. But if you have rooftop, then go. Napakagandang purification day or time yung full moon to charge yourself. Maganda rin sa full moon ang magawa ng mga healing oils. Actually, anything about possible ceremony pwede mong gawin ng full moon. More of receiving, more of manifestation, more of if you want to wish something, that's the best time then. Tumingala ka lang sa langit, titigan mo yung buwan, ipikit mo yung mata mo, humiling ka. At habang nakapikit ka, visualize mo yung moon and then simply sabihin mo, it's either out loud or sa sarili mo lang, depends kung may kasama ka, yung hiling mo. Okay? And then, babad ka lang sandali. Simple ganun. Or maglakad-lakad ka sa labas, sa bakod nyo lang, okay? Dahil bawal lumabas na, dahil past 12 later or anytime. You can just simply go around sa place mo, magpaa ka, and magpaikot-ikot ka para ma-charge ka both earth energy and moon energy. Yo. And mamaya, magkakaroon ng konting purification and self-improvement ceremony ako after this. Good evening po, Miss Maria Victoria Ramos. Hello po, Miss Maria Rezalita Maza. Miss Janet Galanosa. Hello po, good evening. Ask ko, hindi po ba permanent ang love? Ay, Miss Janet. Okay, so Miss Janet, anyway, kilala ko si Miss Janet. She's one of my reading clients. Anyway, healing, I mean, for love spell, no, it's not permanent po. No, it isn't. Any love spell is hindi siya pwede maging permanent. There will come a time talaga na maaaring ma-break ito. But sometimes, ang love spell, if yung tao na, kunyari, ganito yan, sometimes may gumagawa ng love spell, but akala kasi nila that person is not in love with them. So what they've been doing is like gumagawa sila ng spell to that person. And then, akala niya na in love sa kanya yung tao because of that spell. But it's actually not. Yung pala, napukaw lang niya yung natatagong pagmamahal. And that's totally, mag-work siya forever. But yung ibang, most of the time kasi ang love spell is ginagawa ng iba, pag sinabi nilang love spell, is gayuma agad to attract the person, to force the person to love you. No, marami iba't ibang love spell. Not just to force the person. You can perform a love spell not to control a person's heart or emotion. You can make a love spell for yourself, to love yourself. You can make a love spell together, again together with your loved one, to improve or to enhance whatever romantic energy that you have. You can even do a love spell for your sensual activity. Yes, you can do ritual during your loving making time, making love time, while doing it. You can also make a love spell to help yourself na mag-move on. That's considered love spell kasi you are also making yourself aware that you have to love yourself. But yung loving or love spell to force someone's love or to force someone to love you back, there's no assurance. Not unless ang pag-ibig ay mahiwaga. Sa gitna ng pagkakataon kung saan may ginagawa kang mahika at yung tao na yon ay tuluyang na in love sa'yo na-conquer niya or nalagpasan niya at totoo kanyang minahal during or in between the process, then mawawalang bisa yung forced love spell at mananatili yung totoong love. Only if magtagpo talaga ang true love. Kung baga siya talaga yung true love mo by grand design, tapos atat ka lang at nagmamadali kang mapasayo siya, gumamit ka ng love spell. But it's a very complicated one and I do not advise to everyone to do it. Better have someone because he or she is genuinely or truly loving you. Kaysa, you know what I mean. Better enhance yourself lang or enhance your relationship. Like to become a better couple. Pero I really advise na both of you ay aware para dual yung energy. It's not just you. And yeah. Yes, Benedict, love spell is not permanent. Love spell for forced love spell ha. Anyway, wala namang permanent sa mundo. The only thing that's permanent is time. Time. And sabi ko nga, hindi ako naniniwala sa destiny eh. I only believe in perfect timing and grand design. Naniniwala ako sa oras, pero hindi sa 100% na destiny. So, habang may oras, may chance. Believe in perfect timing, believe in grand design, believe in something that you can do or you can create rather than believe in something that you have no choice but to wait. I don't think so. Anyway, grand design po, di ba, is what is meant will happen po kasi di ba po, kasi makuha mo siya by force if di siya meant sa'yo, ibibigay sa person. Right. Grand design is something like pattern of life. Like, for example, ang isang daan, ang isang tulay ay dinisenyo siya para maging tulay, right? So that's the grand design of that tulay. Pero dinisenyo yon para daanan ng mga, let's say, ng mga truck, right? Na mga truck, yun lang. Truck lang pwede dumaan, bawal dumaan daw yung mga tricycle at kung ano pa. But still, pwede kang dumaan doon na naka-tricycle, pinagbabawal nga lang. But you can still do it. Right? May mga consequences. Or, ang grand design is, nakadesign yung buhay, pero hindi nangangahulugan na fixed siya. You can still change it. Part lang siya ng disenyo, pero hindi nangangahulugan na yun lang. Yun doon na iikot yung buhay mo. You can still change it. Grand design lang siya. Disenyo lang siya. Diba? Diba may mga gadgets na, for example, ang phone is designed to communicate, but we can use it as a flashlight. I don't know if you're getting my point, but that's my idea of it. Masyadong malalim kasi itong pag-usapan. Napag-usapan natin ito minsan din before. And time is the only thing na permanent. Okay? Kasi, actually, bakit mo sabing permanent? Lumilipas daw ang oras. Not the panahon, but, di ba, every time na gumigising ka, bumabalik at bumabalik ang oras. From 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Andiyan lang siya. Hindi nagbabago forever ang oras. Hindi siya nawawala. Lumilipas pero bumabalik. So, not totally nagvanish. Ikit niyo yung point ko. So, but kung destiny pag-uusapan kasi mahabang diskusyon siya, iba yung aking wisdom about it. I know maaring may mga friends nga akong hindi kami magkasundo dun sa idea na to, but it's my personal idea. Have you ever tried astral projection? If you do you only go to higher planes or do you go to the lower planes of existence? Literato ni Patricio, as part of my practice bilang isang diwataan or practicing babaylan in modern times, we do not call it astral projection. We call it lakbay diwa. Well, It's almost the same. It's actually the same. Part of pagdiwata process ang maglakbay diwa. And we have what we call the three levels or dimensions, and even seven, and even more. But the major dimensions are the langit nun, ibabaw nun, kailaw man. We can go to the astral plane. Yes, I do, by the way. I am practicing, not really practicing, but it's part of my tradition, yung paglalakbay diwa, for us to communicate sa mga higher beings, so sa mga diwatas and all. But when you say kasi, ang sabi mo dito, lower planes or higher planes, we have limitations. It's totally different sa book. When you read a book na may kinalaman sa astral projection, astral projection is totally different sa reality. People are telling na you have to see the silver cord. You have to to see the silver cord. In my experience in a diwataan matter or babaylan way, we don't mind that. I mean, I respect that sense of idea about the silver cord. But there's this book it's a Western author from a Western author. Um, it's a Western author describing that there's no such thing as silver cord as well. Because people who are practicing astral projection are literally checking for the silver cord. Okay? You will never ever see a silver cord during your astral projection. The silver cord for astral projection is actually your consciousness. It's just simply saying na do not let go of your consciousness during your astral projection. That is your connection between your conscious mind and self dun sa astral plane. And if I go sa mga places, yes, in Bataan tradition or in Babaylan way, we dwell in between one dimension, pero may iba't ibang dimension. It's mahaba eh. But yes, I do higher and lower plane. It depends on the situation. It depends on what type of diwata yung kino-communicate namin. If the diwata is langit nun, ibabaw nun, or kailaw man. So these are the dimensions that we go to kapag nag-ano kami, nag-astral project kami, as you call it, sa Western or sa mainstream term. But astral projection for us is as a babaylans are not just a practice. It is a responsibility. I mean, I know that astral projection for some of you, it's a practice. Yes, it is, but for babaylans, it's more of responsibility because we mediate between two worlds. We do not just do this or do that because we want to, because it's part of cool practice. We are doing the astral projection because we have to communicate. We have to talk. Kailangan namin makipag-usap. If may mga it's hard to explain in one short time about this, pero ang gusto kong sabihin dito that astral projection sa mga diwataan or babaylan ay not just a practice. It is a responsibility. Because we have to go there. It's hard to explain. Sounds weird for some people. Bakit ko sinasabi yan? We have to cross the boundary para ma-mediate namin ang problem ng tao, ng mga tao at ng mga diwata. If the diwatas for example, diwata ay may issue sa tao or ang tao may issue sa diwata, then we have to cross the boundaries. And that's why we have to do the astral projection. So it's a big responsibility. And there's no such thing as called silver cord thing, literally. If the silver cord man meron, it's your consciousness. The colors, kung may nagtatanong dyan, ibang colors sa astral projection. And nakaugulian ko nang hindi sabihin ang color na yon because there's so many power trippers na nagsasabi they are doing astral projection but they are not doing it. And the color will tell me if you're doing it right. Anyway, if you do If you do astral projection, madali lang siya. Kung tutuusin. It's a matter of trusting your inner self, your spiritual body, and your journey. Yun. When did you start practicing becoming a babaylan po? Hindi ko na siya ma-remember kasi sa mga hindi pa po nakakaalam, um, ang root ko po ay sa isang katutubong Manobo in Mindanao. So yung root ng tribe ko is ang root ko is sa Manobo tribe. I grew up with people na into this na rin. No? Babaylan peoples, my great grandfather, even my mother was a mystic. Even my titas are readers and also practicing babaylans as well. My my uncles are datu and bai, my titas. So umiikot ang buhay ko, hindi naman from the beginning, but kasi may discovery journey pa ako ng mga ganyang bagay, na lumaki ako sa may kultura, kinalaman sa pre-Hispanic culture and rituals. So nag-journey talaga ako ng paiba-iba. I even practice Western tradition. That's why may knowledge din tayo about mga Western practices like Wicca, shamanism, and other traditions na sinubukan ko before na i-practice because of my interest about spirituality. Becoming a babaylan when siguro mas nag-work yung journey ko 17 or 18 years ago. Kasi during that time, pinangarap ko magkaroon ng organization na mag-practice, mag-revive ng tradition. Because ako na lang yung sa tradition, sa clan namin, sa specific tribe na pinanggaling ko, not sa general Manobo ha, but doon sa Manobo sa area namin or sa at least sa clan namin. Ako na lang yung current na natitirang nagpa-practice ng dibataan tradition o ng babaylan practice. The rest of my cousins, it's either they are no longer practicing the pre-colonial way, blended na yung practice nila. So sa ngayon, sa race namin, the tribe namin rather, ako na lang yung nagpa-practice. So parang that time, nung 18 years ago, parang I was frustrated na hindi ako masyadong makakuha ng support in general sa bloodline ko because they are no longer interested. So doon ako nagkaroon ng journey ng talaga nag-focus ako about practicing about libataan. So, but prior to that, may mga ilang mysticism and spiritual path na akong tinahak na related din sa ganito, but not pre-colonial. Pero yung pre-colonial way talaga, more or less 18 or 19 years na. Yon. Dimitra P. Could you please see if V is thinking of me now that we are separated? I'm sorry, Dimitra. We are already done with reading. We are now doing a question and answer regarding beliefs. So if you are interested of having a reading, then just message me at Batara's Alternative Lifestyle Facebook page po. Yon. Litrato ni Patricio. Thank you for answering my question. I have been scared to go to lower planes kasi di ako sanay makakita ng iba-ibang elemento, lalo na earth elementals. Medyo natatakot ako sa itsura nila. Litrato ni Patricio. It's, well, maybe you have to understand first the true meaning of beauty and you will not be scared. I mean, for sure, you will appreciate their faces. They're pretty. Not the pretty sa movie. Not the pretty or beautiful na alam natin normally. But they are, for us, they are perfectly beautiful in different way. Hindi lang, bigla ako nag-pause kasi parang hindi ko masabi na hindi sila kamukha ng mga itsura ng mga diwata na papanood natin sa palabas. They're totally different. And they can actually change their form. Depende doon sa understanding mo. If you're afraid to see them like that, then pag na-read nila yung vibration mo na you are not ready to see them like that, then they can totally transform their image. In astral world, everything is possible. Everything is magical. And sa mga taong nalilito sa mga pinag-uusapan namin ngayon, ang sinasabi ko kung ano ba yung astral world na yun and all, it's not the usual plane. Hindi hindi, this is not the plane na pinag-uusapan natin. Ibang lugar yon. Kaya huwag kayo masyadong malito kung nasa ang lugar na ba yung pinag-uusapan natin dito. Pag sinabing astral plane, that's the spiritual plane. But not the side where yung mga nag-moved on na mga spirit. It's a different plane and that's too far. Yung mga mundo ng patay is totally different. It's the other side. You know, astral plane and then there's another side na other dimension where yung mga living I mean yung mga nag nag-sail na sa kabilang buhay, that's a different side. Astral plane is like in between two worlds of human and spiritual plane. Basta yun. Yana Johannesburg. Thank you for keeping the tradition alive po. Well, you're welcome by the way. Well, it's it's hard sometimes na i-keep yung tradition dahil madaming mga tao ang tinitake ito as demonic, which is very wrong. Dahil hindi naman demonic, dahil wala naman talagang concept ng demonic. Nagkaroon lang tayo ng concept ng demonyo nung sinakop na tayo ng mga Catholic Christians, Spaniards. Okay, that's the sad truth. No offense for Christians and other religion. Wala tayo sa religion ha. Pinag-uusapan natin kung paano tayo pinasok. So, do not think of anything against religion. Religion has nothing to do with this statement na sasabihin ko. Nung pinasok na tayo ng mga Kastila, dala na ng Christianity. And then ginamit nila ito to tara sakupin tayo. If hindi ka maniniwala, nasa paniniwala nila, papatayin ka. If hindi ka mag-convert, patay ka. It's either buong bayan mo, pugutan ka, whatnot. Kasi you have to follow them because they're mananakop. Hindi fault ng Christian religion ha. Hindi rin fault ng specific Catholic religion yung sitwasyon. Ang may fault talaga is yung mananakop itself. Christianity is, don't get me wrong, Christianity is one of the best spiritual path na alam ko. And I'm serious. I'm honest to that. It's just, hindi nga lang siyang spiritual calling ko. At yung mga practitioner na noon ng Christianity na nanakop sa atin, sila yung dahilan kung bakit natakot ang mga tao about diwata. At naging demonic na ang dating sa practice because in-impose nila or binigay nilang itsura ng practice, ganun. In short, ginawa nila ng kwento. Anyway, mahabang story yan. So, yun. In-animism po ba, Sir B, naniniwala din po ba kayo sa law of karma? Po, I personally believe in law of karma. Whether it's under animism or not. Walang concrete idea of karma ang pre-colonial practice natin. like yung pagiging stable ng karma word itself. Okay? Walang specific concrete idea of karma ang pre-colonial. Pero yung when I say karma, the karma word itself no. Pero yung sense of karma, yes, we have. Meron akong pina-follow na ganung klaseng sense. Kasi it's more of concept, the law of relationship. I guess that's how we call it. Or at least how I call it. Kasi ang karma is concept of the Hinduism and all. And that's I believe in that actually. Pero kung titingnan natin deeply yung tradition ng diwataan ng Pabaylan, we believe sa concept of relationship. You know what I mean? Kung yung belief of relationship. Meaning, if you do something, if that person, for example, if maayos yung relationship mo with other people, then definitely maging fully cycle, maging cycle yung relationship niyo. If your relationship to yourself is good, then whatever you do and whatever action na gagawin mo, magkakaroon ng equal reaction. Kasi karma is like, ano eh, parang like a bouncing ball. Like, if babatuhin mo yung isang pader, depende sa lakas ng bato mo, ganoon rin ang bato mo, ang bato nito pabalik sa'yo, and even sometimes mas malakas pa. Sa concept of relationship, I believe ganun din yon. Pero yung word karma itself, wala kasi sa pabaylan yan. Wala sa diwataan tradition. Wala yung word na yun ha. But yung concept, yung idea of it, mahalimbawa ko sa relationship. Kasi ang mga babaylan sa mga diwataan or mga pre-colonial priests, napakalaki ng kanilang respect sa term ng relationship. Relationship with nature, relationship with your kapwa, relationship with yourself, relationship with diwatas. If the relationship or these relationships will work properly, then whatever the actions ng mga tao or ng mga pangyayari or ng mga galaw, mag-flow smoothly or properly. I don't know if I'm making sense. I have this idea in mind na that's why I'm expressing it the way kung ano yung pagkakaintindi ko. But if you're not getting it because your concept of karma is different from my concept of karma, I understand. Pero what I'm seeing from my point of view, they're actually the same. The karma and the concept of relationship and action. Okay. Nasisignal na ng lobat daw ang aking... Hold on. I-charge ko lang ha. Kunin ko lang yung charger ko. Okay. Ano ba sasabi ko? Nawala na ako. Yeah. Season Benedict. Irene, paano po makikilala ang spirit guide? Paano sila makikipag-usap sa atin? Gusto ko po makilala spirit guide ko. Nag-try ako sa isang video mo, kaya lang di ako makapag-concentrate. Actually, meron akong video na about spirit guide. Pero, meron ba akong part dun how to meet your spirit guide? Anyway, you have to wait for them. Hindi mo i-force na makilala sila. They will only appear once yung perfect timing ay dumating sa proper time. You don't have to force them if you follow yung dating yung panahon, you have to have a specific spiritual path. Kasi ang spirit guide is walang specific religion, walang specific spiritual. Kaya may nakalala sa akin. Spiritual alam mo yon, it's just they're waiting for the perfect timing. And why perfect timing? Because if you will meet your spirit guide, if you will talk to your spirit guide, that means you have a specific obligation na may kinalaman sa spirituality. And if you don't feel like devoting yourself sa spiritual responsibility, then what's the reason why you want to meet your spirit guide? That's the first question. Second thing that you have to consider is that what's the reason why you want to meet them? Ask yourself. Iisipin mo, because I want to be guided. A spirit guide is actually guiding us in general without us knowing it. But knowing your spirit guide or talking, like knowing, like meeting your spirit guide, magkakaroon ka ng awakening process. At magkakaroon ka ng um, responsibility and obligation spiritually speaking as well. Now, you have to see first yourself sa physical plane. You have to know yourself first. If you want to meet them, if you think that you have this responsibility na naramdaman mong calling, spiritually speaking, then go it. Go it. Go for it. Um, but you have to walk first sa specific spiritual path para ma-target mo what type of spirit guide ang ma-invite mo. Okay? If your inner self will parang talk to you, or rather vice versa, if you talk to your inner self, at alam mo kung ano yung gusto mo spiritually, then magkakaroon ng tamang pagkakataon or oras na kung saan magtatagpo kayo ng spirit guide through dreams. If it's not sa dream, maaaring through symbols, signs, omens, may mga ganun silang communication. And siguro I will create na lang another video about spirit guide regarding how to communicate or tips on how to know them. Kasi meron na yata ako nun, pero hindi ko alam kung na bigyan ko ng justice yung how to talk to them. Sige. Jericho Bustos, totoo po ba ang mga hula about love or career and kapalaran? I have been explaining this. Hula is not the right term. It should be basa or reading. And yes, I understand. Kasi naging norm na rin naman yung hula dahil yun ay nakasanayan, so hindi ko rin naman kayo masisisi. Reading is just a guide. It's not your absolute truth. I cannot say it is true. I cannot say it is not true. It is a guide. When you say guide, you can take it like as a guide. You know, it's not, reading is not, hindi nagmamatter if it's true or not. Reading is a guide wherein pwede mong bigyan ng idea kung paano mo i-handle ang life mo. Nasanay kasi tayo sa hula yung ano yung sagot eh. 'Di ba? When you say hula, ano yung sagot dun sa tanong? No. When you do a reading, if it's a reading, not a hula, you have to look for, not for an answer, but for a guidance. That's the only thing dapat nyo tandaan kapag nagpapareading kayo. If you are consulting a psychic or someone, a reader, do not look for an answer. Look for a guidance. Kasi if you look for an answer, you will never find the right answer sa reading. Okay? I hope that makes sense. Incubus. Incubus, I like a feminine entity. No, sorry. Succubus and incubus. We have feminine and masculine. Incubus ay for male, yung tao ay lalaki yung ina-attack niya. If sorry. If incubus, babaeng ina-attack niya. If succubus, lalaki yung ina-attack niya. Di ako nalito. Basta nasa in and succubus yun. In, it's a masculine energy, masculine entity. Succubus ay feminine entity. I hope hindi ko napagbaliktad yung dalawa. Kung natatandaan ko properly ha. Yeah. Incubus is a male entity trying to as a male entity who are very sensual. No? Succubus is a female entity that is also very sensual, aggressively sensual. I cannot tell you further about that kasi my idea of succubus and incubus is different sa Diwataan tradition. But hanggang doon lang kaya kong i-provide about it. More than that, ayoko magsalita, baka magkaroon ako ng maling information. Okay. I think the best perspective po is yung hula is ano yung sagot. But as of sa basa, saan ako pupunta? Yeah, that makes sense. Kasi yung hula kasi the reason why we do not use it because people are thinking now we have the answer. And that's why we give them the answer. I mean, once we give them the answer, they're thinking na hinulaan mo lang naman because you don't have basis. Katulad ng anong mangyayari sa number, anong mangyayari, anong lalabas number sa loto? They give the answer. That's hula. Why? Because there's no guidance on that. 'Di ba? Parang, oh, ito na, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tinaya mo siya. Hindi nanalo. Sabi mo, bakit ganun? Kasi out of hula lang yun eh. There's no guidance on that. There's no guide or there's no whatever. That's a hula thing. Pag sinabi mong basa or reading, we are reading the signs, symbols, possible guides ng mga stars, ng cards, ng symbols, whatever na ginagamit mo. And yes, yeah. Ulitin ko lang, if you want to have a reading or if you want to consult someone for a reading, do not look for an answer. Look for a guide. Kasi, or guidance. Kasi, hindi mo makita ang sagot. Dapat makita mo ang gabay. Yon. May magic ba ng mga tattoo ang mga ninuno natin? Hi April. Yes, not literally magic that we know, but there are tattoos na pininiwalaan na nagbibigay protection for them. Extra strength. May mga iba't ibang concept for beautification to become more beautification for status sa society. Okay, mga datu, mga pagani, mga babaylan noon, they have this tattoo depends on your classification. Or well, not to discriminate pala, sorry, Tanong discrimination. When I say classification, like what kind of what's your responsibility? And at even the binukots, even the bagani, the babaylans, meron sila mga iba't ibang specific tattoo. And sometimes yung mga tattoo is symbol of strength, symbol of achievements. May mga tattoo naman na specifically na nilalagay to protect them from harm, to give them more strength. So yes, there is. Jericho Bustos, the 1111 po, please watch my video about angelic numbers and synchronized numbers. Nasagot ko na po yun doon. Batara, near death or near death. Well, near death is like you're almost dead, but you're not dead. That's near death, right? I think I somehow experienced that when I was around grade 6. I had this parang malalang dengue. Natatandaan ko noon, inuwi ako sa house kasi parang there's no way of healing me. Last moment, tagal na nun, like yung kasagsagan ng parang medyo bago-bago pa lang sa Pilipinas yung dengue nun eh. Mga, hindi ko alam kung anong taon, basta, ano ba yun? 90s pa yun or 80s. Basta bata pa ako nun, I'm not sure kung ilang taon ako nun, basta bata pa ako nun. In short, yung tipong hindi ako hindi pa ako pwede mabuhay mag-isa because I'm so young. So, what happened that time, hindi naman siya masasabing super duper near death experience, pero that was my first time na na-experience ko yung astral projection because I thought dying na ako. Wala na, inuwi na ako sa bahay, halos hindi na ako makagising because of my condition. And then, nararamdaman ko na lang, narinig ko yung prayer ng nanay ko at mga rituals na ginagawa sa akin ng mga ibang healer na pupunta. Kasi naging halo-halo na eh. May mga Christian healer, pray over na ako ng sister ko, pray over ako ng kapitbahay namin, may mga traditional healing, may mga traditional babaylas na pupunta. Parang may gano'n na. And even my mom or nanay was actually doing a ritual na rin to heal me. And then, hinahawakan ako ng mother ko sa kamay, pero hindi ko siya nakikita, pero nararamdaman ko. Pero parang ang hinang-hina na ng body ko na mamamatay na. Pero yun nga, again, nasa point, bilang dumating sa point na parang nawala na ako sa katawan ko. And then I saw this parang big light, not a tunnel, but it's just a light dito sa ulo ko. To, pikit yung mata ko nun ha, and unconscious ako nun. Tapos, may narinig ako na sa salita, like a big, I don't know kung anong language yun. Basta matanda na nagsasalita. Hindi ko naintindihan, pero that time, parang ang pagkakaintindi ko is, gumising ako. Tapos, hindi ko pa, tapos, pagmulat ng mata ko, nung nagising na nga ako, nakita ko yung mother ko na meron din siyang violet aura. That was my first time na nakita ko talaga ng sobrang vivid, para siyang nasa palabas na fairy tale. Pagtingin ko sa pader namin, tanong ako agad, nasaan ako? Bakit nasa ang building tayo? Sobrang liwanag ng mga pintura. Like, sobrang vivid, goldish, golden, yellowish kung yellowish talaga. Yellow kung yellow, gold kung gold, green kung green. Ganun yung kulay. So, to make the story short, yun yung pinaka-closest to near-death na experience ko, but not yung mga extreme tulad ng ibang nararanasan na they went to their, ano, ganito, ganyan. But naniniwala ko sa life after death. Yun. Yun lang yung masasabi ko about near-death. Kasi wala pa naman akong experience totally like tulad sa TV na namatay sila ng mga ganito, ganyan. Ako, near death, I guess. Yun yung experience ko. Love. 4 is actually 11 is actually 4. 4 is foundation. So love is foundation, I guess. In numerology. 11 as well, 1 plus 1. 11 is actually a dual and partner numbers. So it represents relationship. Yun. Let's just watch the ano pala, sorry. Kindly watch na lang the 11 the angelic numbers ko na video kasi doon may in-explain ako about numbers na repeating numbers. 1998. I guess nagka-problem ako less than 99 ano pa, earlier than 1998 pa siguro. But yeah, that's my experience. Sobra. Parang that time, wala pang boost ng katawan. Di pa uso yung mga boosters. Although wala pa namang din gamot sa dengue. And even before, lalo na dati, yung mga treatment is not as good as meron din tayo ngayon. So yun yung nangyari. Tipong nag-shutdown na talaga yung system ko na pinapili na lang kasi yung mother ko ngayon uwi ako o sa hospital. Kasi pag sa hospital, wala naman tayong gagawin, wala naman din gamot. E di iuwi na lang ako. Ganun din naman. Kailangan ko lang daw kumain and magpalakas. So, sobra. Alam mo yung pakiramdam, ayoko na mangyari. Yung tipong gusto mo nang mamatay sa sakit ng ulo. Yung gusto mong iuntog yung sarili mo kasi sobrang painful na. Bata pa ako noon. Yung ginaganon ko na yung sarili ko dahil para kang binabaliktad. Ngayon ko lang naramdaman yung hangover nung, syempre, nung tumanda na ako, kaya nakakainom na rin ako. Naranasan niyo magkaroon ng hangover, triplihin niyo yun. Ganun yung pakiramdam. Yes. Senlo, correct. Okay. Um, since nag-general reading tayo today, no random question, no random reading muna ha, kasi it's usually naman pag general talaga kasi ang haba na ng reading natin. Next time na tayo mag Q&A ng reading. It's already 10:50, so I just wait na lang siguro na 5 more minutes to 10 or 5 more minutes before we end this video. Kaya kung meron kayong mga questions and all, anything about spiritual, sa akin, personal experience ko, well, not not everything. But if you're curious about my practice, about me, about my situation, yeah, pwede nating i-entertain. Naituturo may pag-aaral ko ba sa babaylan na may impyerno? No, wala. If it's pre-colonial, wala. Walang konsepto ng impyerno ang mga ninuno natin. Walang konsepto ni Satanas ang mga ninuno natin. As I've mentioned, walang konsepto ng absolute good and bad. Lahat capable of lahat. Yun. So, wala tayong impyerno. Pero meron tayong parang konsepto ng parusa. Well, not really parusa, but a place where you can stay. Paano ko ma-explain yun? Wala yung nag-aalab na apoy based sa description, wala. Pero pwede ka mag-suffer if you are doing something bad. Kasi parang hindi kayo accept ng mga ancestors daw natin. Hindi pa naman ako namamatay and wala pa akong balak mag-say hello sa bonggang mga ancestors ko sa kabilang side. But if you are not a good person, if you're gonna die, kung walang magpa-proper burial sa'yo or mag-offering ng ceremony sa'yo, hindi ka nadamitan ng tama. There's this place na parang totally dark lang, parang nasa loop ka lang and maaari mag-end up ka, may doon ka sa mga malevolent spirits, kasama mo sila, parang nasa twilight, ano ba? Nasa loop, parang may ganon, or in between dimension na kung saan no direction. And then, doon ka lang, parang maging bound ka lang doon. So, hindi ka mag-a-ascend, hindi ka mag-move on. But it's not totally, and pwede ka rin maging busaw, yung sa sobrang bigat na ng energy mo because hindi ka nga nag-ascend, pwede ka maging busaw. Yung busaw is para siyang malevolent spirit or ano man tawag doon. Hindi siya negative totally but very strong and powerful. Pero yun nga, mas lamang sa kanya yung so-called aggressive and powerful side. So yung kanyang good part not so much. Kasi nga parang nalaman ka ng not so good energy at yung good energy mo ay na-set aside. Yun. But busaw can be also used as a protector. But it's very dangerous. Yun. Uh, how are marriages conducted ba? Babaylan tradition? Na-curious lang po ako. Advance, thank you. So, maraming way. Depending what tribe. Yeah, depende kung paano at saan depende kung saang tribe kaya paano natin malalaman kung paano. But in our tribe, mayroon kami tinatawag na umul-umol. Yung rice, sinishare instead of cake, ganun ginagawa. So mayroong mga process muna na sa amin, hindi ka muna pwede magpakita sa partner mo. And then meron ka munang yung you have to provide muna parang exchange of gifts sa parents, so something like that. Parang magbibigay ka muna ng pamana doon sa parents. And but technically, it's just a blessing. Yung babayla na magpa-perform siya ng blessing, mag-aalay ka ng chicken, paduduguan yung kamay niyo together, and then papaduguan ng manok, and then i-ask yung blessing ni magbabadya, the highest god or diwata namin sa tribe namin in Manobo tribe, si magbabaya or magbabadya, we call him para mag-conduct ng parang highest form of of blessing. Siya yung diwata na tinatawag para ma-honor ka. And then may mga specific diwata rin for love na kung saan tinatawag din to give blessings. So, iba-ibang tradition, iba-ibang way ng mga babaylan. But mostly, ginagawa nga mayroon munang pag-aalay na ng mangyayari, exchange of gifts sa parents or giving gifts sa parents, nung babae especially. And medyo ritualistic siya at madrama, parang theatrical yung dating. Ganon. Mark L. Amor, pwede po bang pag-aralan how to read cards or dapat gifted ka talaga para makabasa? No, you can definitely practice your card reading in kahit saan. Like kahit sino rather. Yes, you can. However, hindi lahat. Eto ha, dun tayo sa katotohanan. People are telling, madali naman ang card. Yeah, madali lang to. But, yes, it is. Pero hindi lahat kayang gawin yun. But you can practice. Practice makes perfect nga, di ba? Pero hindi nga lahat ng, kahit ma-perfect mo pa siya, kahit matutunan mo pa siya, iba pa rin yung execution. And some people, kahit tutunan nila, if their calling is not there, if their spiritual connection is not there, wala pa rin. But you can practice. You can learn it. You can definitely study how to read cards. But to practice it or to execute it, if hindi talaga line ng system mo na mag-read ng card, baka hindi mo rin magawa. Kasi ang dami ko naturuan before pero hindi talaga nila kaya eh. They know how to do it. They know how to execute it. Pero, I mean, they know how to do it technically ha. Pero yung actuality or paggawa talaga nito, hindi nila na-execute. They are not confident. But napag-aaralan siya. It doesn't, well, you being gifted, hindi lahat naman tayo may senses eh. Siguro ang key to really learn how to read cards is your determination. Hindi yun you're just, curious lang ako if it's true or not. Pag ganun lang, well, hindi mo ma-experience fully yung maximum level ng benepisyo makukuha mo sa card reading. So you have to have a parang talagang you're motivated or you are really interested. Ganun. And speaking of that, I teach online reading. So if you think that card reading is your calling, mayroon akong class na or one-on-one lecture na ginagawa privately. It's a paid service. So just message me sa Batara's Alternative Lifestyle para ma-schedule ka if you want to learn from me. But if you want to self-study, then you can. Definitely. Mm. Ah. Parang limbo, yes. Yolanda Vanguardia. Good evening po. Clarice Go, hello po. Sir, ask ko ulit yung sa Dreamcatcher if totoo siya. Yeah, it is if you believe in it. Based on tradition ng mga shaman of American shamans, Native American shaman, it is true. And based on my experience, if you are connected to that spiritually, sa belief na yon, everything is possible. If you believe, everything is possible. Observation ko kapag magaling sa psychology, madali matuto mag-read ng cards. Not really. I have friends, I have clients who are psychologists. They don't know how to read cards. It's not about being psychologists. Kasi, yes, they can easily interpret you, but the card, no. I have friends, actually, meron ako talagang friend na psychologist siya. Tinatry ko siyang turuan. Mag-card read kasi sabi ko magagamit niyo yon how to express further or better yung mga explanation. Diba? Matutulungan niya psychologically and spiritually yung tao. But it's not that eh. It's not how you see the person. It's how you see the card and read your vibration. Reading is not about getting the psychological part of a person. Reading is more of like knowing the higher source of intuition and reading the cards itself. Yes, psychologists are good in terms of interpretation, pero hindi ako agree doon sa part na magaling na magaling kapag ano kung kapag magaling ka psychology, madali matuto mag-read ng cards. Yes, madaling matuto pa rin. Pero feeling ko naman ayoko lang I mean, masyado i-focus na psychologist siya or magaling sa psychology kaya ka magaling. Pero yes, agree ako sa part na yes, mayroong malaking impact yun kapag mahilig ka sa psychology or may alam mo sa psychology in a psychological matter. But yung higher level of doing the reading talaga without considering whatever your knowledge about psychology, hindi siya parehas eh. Totally different. Yes, Sir Batara is the best teacher. Thank you, Benedict. Benedict is one of my students. Actually, meron pa akong one more lecture sa kanya and we will schedule it later this week. Card reading helps talaga to explain Carl Jung. Jung's concept of universal archetypes. Yeah. Maria Lourdes. Hi, Batara. Na-meet mo na po ba sila Jaime Licauco or Tony Perez? Jaime Licauco po was one of my minig mentor before. So, yes po. Si Mr. Jaime Licauco, isa siya sa onset mentor namin sa nginig dati. So, mini-mentoran niya kami before when I was one of hosts psychic ng nginig paranormal investigation way back. Oh my God, anong taon ba yun? Way back, ano pang year yun? Basta, nung nasa nginig pa ako that time, I don't know kung may nakakaalam, um, hindi naman siya formal mentor, hindi naman talaga siya mentor, but may mga series or segments kasi kami na kinoconsult namin siya. Kami yung main junior psychic before ng nginig. And tatlo kami. And then there's like senior psychics din sa first batch. Kami kasi yung last batch. So sa batch namin, regular din si Mr. Jaime Licauco na kinoconsult. And then kasama kami doon. Every time I shoot, magkakasama kami. So yes, kilala ko siya. Ayun po. But si Tony Perez, no. I do not know him personally. Pero I have friends, close friends and some friends na naging student niya before. Yeah. I know him, but we don't know each other. I don't know if alam niya, kilala niya ako. I don't think so. Yes, I remember nginig. Hehehe. Oo, may dalawang klase ng nginig ah. Meron yung parang may drama-drama at merong pure paranormal investigation. Doon ako pumasok sa part nung yung nginig the paranormal investigation, yung junior psychics. Kami yon, tatlo kami. Yung para siyang starstruck dati na out of 21, mamimili lamang sila ng tatlo out of that. So nag-compete kami psychically para maging host nung second batch ng ini. And fortunately, isa ako sa top 3. Random yun walang mataas mababa. Basta tatlo kasi kukunin nila. Out of 21, ayun, isa ako sa nakakuha ng slot na maging host psychic nun. Kasi yun, based on sa aming mga scores and based on sa mga tests na binigay nila sa amin, series of tests. Para siyang starstruck, pero psychic yung thing. Siguro yung iba ditong mga bata pa, hindi pa familiar doon. Yung mga pinanganak na mga basta. Bata pa ako nung pinalabas yung meaning, I told you, April. Yes, litrato practice yo. So meron kang friends from the Spirit Questers group. Yes, I even tama ba? Dito ba yun? Nagines? Yes, I have. Yung mga taga Spirit Questers? Yes. Malit lang ang community namin. It's other kung hindi kami magkakakilala na personal, we know each other but we don't know like friends. Pero maliit lang yung community namin dito sa Philippines. Especially yung mga first batch ng community namin ng gantong practices way back mga 90s. Doon kasi nag-boom mga mid late 90s doon nag-boom yung gantong klaseng community sa atin. Doon kami nagkaroon ng nag-out na sa aming mga sarili na ito ang practice namin. Ganon. So, Prior to that kasi medyo hindi pa ganun katanggap sa Pilipinas yung mga ganitong klaseng practices because that time nasa transition pa lang tayo ng mula sa pananakop, mga diktador, mga kung ano pang mga parang nakapagkulob sa mga paniniwala natin. And thankfully, around 99, mga year 90s, doon nagsimula na nauso na yung mga write-ups about mga different mysticism. Pero dumating pa rin yung part or time na kung saan pinagbawal ng isang sikat na bookstore ang mga may kinalaman sa mystic arts na books. Binan nila yon mga astrology, binan nila yon. Basta isang kilalang bookstore to, hindi ko na sasabihin. Binan nila dati. So, nalungkot kami kasi wala namang internet pa that time. Yun. Doon yung mga spirit questors, nakalala ko din sila. Hindi lahat, but I have some friends from spirit questors. Gines ko yata siya dito dati. Sir, are you familiar po as, saan ba yung sinasabi mo? As a Niyo Babaylan term like that po? You're asking if familiar ako sa Niyo Babaylan. Niyo Babaylan was promoted by our late friend Paul Cabalfin. Hindi yan yung Niyo Babaylan yung term niya. Ano bang term niya? Binabaylan ba yung term niya? I don't know. But Niyo Babaylan is just a Niyo Pagan. Yes, it's just a term. It means like a modern babaylan or modern practice or modern way of babaylan. Like now, may mga babaylans kasi na yung mga babaylan talaga noon, syempre sa tribo yun, yung mga traditional babaylan, yung mga nasa tribo talaga nakatira. Like me, even I have this babaylan blood in sa race namin or nanggaling ako sa tribal community, unfortunately, hindi na nga active yung aming tribe. Although may mga concept pa rin kami ng dato and hindi na rin kasi pinapractice kasi influence na rin halos sa amin. Parang 75% influence, actually 85 to 90% influence na ng Christianity. So, na set aside na yung practice. Kahit nasa city ako, hindi ako nakatakas sa aking calling. At eto, Babylon in the city ang kinalabasan. Pero umuwi-uwi ako doon to study our culture at even sa mga iba't ibang tribe, not just in our tribe. Nagkikipag-usap ako sa iba't ibang tribo to learn about tradition, about rituals. Nagpapaturo ako sa mga iba't ibang traditional babaylan to learn more about our practice. In fact, may nakaschedule naman ako ngayon na dapat itong bagong quarantine natin, meron akong schedule na um, pagsasanay sa mga babaylan ng dumagat. Pero hindi natuloy. And dahil nga sa lockdown nga ba to? ACQ. So baka next month matuloy kami. Nagpupunta rin ako sa iba't ibang tribe to help them like mga outreach program. Kasi hindi ako nakafocus na sa tribe ko dahil naniniwala naman ako na lahat ng practices sa pagtiwataan spread out yan sa iba't ibang tribe. Different term ng babaylan like Catalonan, Mombaki, Bayok, Baylan. Ito ay mga diwataan lahat. So dapat hindi lang babaylan na term ang we preserve. We should preserve everything about diwataan. Yun. Year 2000s nga, sumikat sa mainstream ang psychics, yes, around that time. Pero prior to that, nag-build na kami ng community noon. Dati, nung mga panahon na yung mga 90s, parang we were very excited pa na makakita ng mga iba't ibang practitioners. Hindi sila babaylans noon. Like, hindi lang, that time I know na parang ito yung spiritual calling ko pero I was practicing pa na wika that time because wala pa akong enough sources. Hindi ko pa na-discover yung mga guides ko and all. Pero yun nga, going back that time, pag may nakikita kami na mga bagong practitioners ng iba't ibang spiritual path, na-excite kami. So after nun, dumami na yung mga power trippers. Ngayon dumami na lalo. Kaya nakakawalang gana na minsan makipagkilala kasi kung out of this world na yung mga pinag-uusapan na okay lang naman maging out of this world. It's normal. But what is not normal, yung power tripping, feeling powerful na umikot yung kanyang spiritual life sa power. Which I don't like talaga. Yung pinaka-hate ko. Yung ipaparamdam mo sa akin na powerful ka, at dami mong kwento about power mo. Sorry ha, pero hindi ako ganun yung tao na mahilig sa ganun. I am more of, sabi nga nila, I'm more of a priest rather than a magician. I don't know. Batara, si Ma'am Lenny Mendoza Strobel, narinig mo na? Yes, narinig ko na siya. Actually, member ako ng ng group nila sa Facebook. But as I understand, hindi, teka lang. Tama pa ko muna, baka salita ko salita, hindi ko pa binasa ng maayos. Tama sa Center for Provider. Ang alam ko, si Miss Lenny is a researcher and an advocate, but hindi yata niya hindi yata niya kiniklaim or ina-acknowledge yung sarili niya as a babaylan. But she is a researcher, a teacher, an advocate of pre-colonial tradition as well. But they're focusing more of the, parang naka-base sila sa ibang bansa. They are giving insights sa mga mga giving lessons, lectures sa mga interested to know about pre-colonial. Pero I'm not sure if ina-acknowledge niya yung sarili niya as babaylan kasi there's like a video na napanood ko once, parang sinabi nila did not consider yung sarili nila as a babaylan. Well, but yeah, they're doing good actually. Sa mga I guess naka-focus yung kanilang yung community nila sa mga Phil-Ams or sa Filipino community sa Amerika. But not here. I don't know. Hindi ko masyado alam yung deep part ng kanilang practice. They are more for an organization, I guess, rather than a practicing group. Hindi ko sure. Ayoko magsalita kasi hindi ko matagal sila kilala personally. Yeah, Center for Prevalence Studies. Kilala ko sila. I mean, online, but not in person. Member lang ako ng group nila, but hindi pa ako naka-attend ng mga gatherings nila kasi most of their gatherings ay sa US. Litrato ni Patricio. Meron akong friend before around 2000. Nagabi-gabi din lang gumagawa ng mga summoning circle tapos kung sino-sino sinasama. Oh yeah, that's power tripping. Lynn Pacificor? No. Are you asking if I know that person, the April? Good evening, Richie. Okay. It's time to say goodbye actually, Richie. More than the target, target time. Namiss ko din kasi kayo, kaya mag-i-edit pa ako ng mga video. Ang dami kong video na, na, nalanghap ko yung alcohol. Ang dami kong ang dami kong video na by the way, nilagyan ko ng menthol yung nose ko gawa na ayok ma-allergy sa ilaw. Okay. Lane Wilkin? No. Author? Are they? No, hindi ko sa kalala. Okay. Sige, para matapos na ng ating, para lumagpas na kasi ako, alam nyo naman, ayoko ng hindi sakto. So, abutin natin ng 11:20. May ganoon akong attitude. Yung sa numbers, ayoko ng bitin, gusto ko sakto. Like, 16, di ba parang hindi complete yung 10, pang 10 or it's either 5 or 10, doon ako mag-stop ng live. Or kahit sa anong ginagawa ko. Basta kailangan may sakto siya. Hindi ko alam. I just don't like yung vibration ng incomplete yung cycle sa paningin ko. Um, alright. So, yun na. And thank you sa panonood ng mga videos ko. Announcement. Magkakaroon kami ng Diwataan Center soon. I will announce and shoot. Inaayos pa namin siya ngayon yung interior. So, magkakaroon kami ng Diwataan Center sa isang place somewhere in the south. It's a condo area. I-announce ko dito kapag ready na siya. Ginagawa na namin ngayon. Inaayos na namin yung interior. So, sa mga gusto kong mag-workshop ng live, to meet me ng live, if you are interested to meet me and have my service, then pwede na ako mag-accept soon ng live chorba. Pero, kailangan nating mag-ingat. So, hindi kayo pwede pumunta without face shield and face mask and with symptoms. Please. Dahil bawal. So, kung may sipon, ubo kayo, huwag na kayo pumunta. Basta I will announce it soon. Sa ayahuasca, it's like a concoction where you take ng isang mag-journey to know yourself more, to know yourself better. Yon. Okay, so 2 minutes more. Again, i-announce ko dito yung Diwataan Center. Malapit na siyang mag-open. Doon pwede nyo i-avail yung mga services namin, yung mga alternative healing, reading, meditation, teaching, also card reading lesson, lecture pa namin gawin in person. We have products as well na may kinalaman sa alternative lifestyle. More of promoting Filipino spirituality. Yung mga services like cleansing as well, spiritual services, cleansing, Filipino-based spiritual services. Cleansing, healing ng ugong. I don't know if familiar kayo sa ugong. Yung pinopromote ko na healing process namin ng Tribmaka, which is the ugong. Yun yung parang nag-chant ako na mag-isa pero it's like overtone. Basta, may video ako noon. Meron pa akong i-upload na video na nag-uugong din ako. Para 69, mag-add ka ng isa para maging 70. Of all the numbers, April. Richie, I don't know kung kailan matatapos yung COVID-19. I don't know. Definitely not this year. I don't know. Okay. Abangan ko na yung 20 ha. Basta magpatak ng 20, mag-goodbye muna tayo ngayon. So don't forget to watch my video, especially sa mga beach video ko. Ang gaganda ng mga kuha ko doon and pinag-i-importan ko talaga yung mga editing ko doon for you guys. Kaya, sige na, panoorin nyo na. Nakiusap. So may mga ibang funny vlogs din akong gustong i-upload with my spiritual friends. I mean, practitioners na ng ways ko na nag-iisip ako ng mga bagong content ngayon na hindi naman nakakasawa na pare-parehas yung mga laman. So, yun. Okay, bye-bye for now and thank you so much mga live for watching this live. Mabuhay kayong lahat. Bye!